Okay, there we go. Hey, Mizu. I thought you could hear me when I said hey. All right. Hey y'all. Welcome to Love Yours Tarot. Thank you to new viewers and returning viewers for coming. I really appreciate that. This is gonna be a general message, so remember to resonate, leave what doesn't. Please switch roles if necessary. It is just a general reading, so I am just reading energy. So if I say he and it's a she, if I say you and it's them, just switch roles. And most of the time is, you know, the energy that I'm reading is most likely people that's in your energy or people that you know, people that may be close to you, maybe about somebody that's close to you. If it's not you, it may be somebody that's close to you that may be going through this. Or if you're dealing with somebody or something like that, this person could just be in your energy. And I could be saying it's you, but it's probably not even you. But it's just somebody that's just in your energy. But yeah, just know that it's just energy that I'm reading. So just switch roles, know who you watching this for, know where you at in the reading. And readings of times as well to be for past, present, or future. Okay. So we got rebirth here at the bottom. So somebody here is definitely going through a rebirth here. Yeah, whoever this is that's going through a rebirth here, you definitely gonna be somebody here that's gonna have like a victory with this rebirth here. You could definitely be having this rebirth because you want more success in your life. You want to attract success, more prosperity, and yeah. And also I could be talking to somebody who didn't had a victory, with going through like a rebirth as well too. We got patience here and rebirth. Somebody who could be taking their time, coming to a decision about um going through a rebirth. And then also you could definitely have people sitting here patiently, like, waiting to, like, I guess come towards you. They can see that you're going through a rebirth as well too. Somebody in due time gonna be going through a rebirth too. Like this somebody who could be like, fighting against the rebirth, but somebody is definitely gonna be going through a rebirth in due time. Especially after you end up removing people out your way that don't serve you no purpose. That's when you go end up going through this rebirth. Yeah. This rebirth here is gonna help you, like, be at peace with yourself. It's gonna help you be at peace with yourself. And it's gonna also help you, like, release any fear that you may have as well too. And yeah, it's gonna help you heal. Especially once you remove people out your way. Cause that patience card is definitely like, help it's definitely talking about you coming to a decision. You taking your time before doing something here. It's also talking about people like, that's trying to like approach you in like a slow predatory style. So it's like you got people that's trying to like sneak attack you as well too. People that you can easily get rid of, because that card talks about that as well too. How you can easily get rid of people here that's trying to like, sneak attack you. That you need to be like, patient with making like a decision towards. And like, because they definitely seeing you healing, people, you need to be mindful of healing with certain people and have like a rebirth for certain people as well too. So not only is you going through rebirth, but be mindful of healing things with somebody and having a rebirth with somebody that's trying to like sneak attack you. And they go pretend like they done changed this well too, but they have not. Give me the overall message. And it's gonna be because you having like success, like you having a victory. We got play here. Yeah, patience and defend here. Whatever this is somebody here that's, trying to come in and like, you know, trying to put you through something that you done already went through. And this is something here that, you know, if you haven't went through this, then, you know, you could be somebody who could be healing, like, you know, some type of inner childhood wounds, or you need to be, and you need to do that by defending yourself here, because someone's trying to cause injustice to you, and you need to defend yourself from somebody here that's trying to come in, that's trying to sneak attack you. And the way you defend yourself is by, like, you know, being patient when it comes down to, like, making decisions and stuff like that. Because you might end up, you know, reliving, you know, our old trauma, especially, like, when it comes down to you healing certain parts of yourself. And you might end up reliving certain parts that you done already healed. And that's what Spirit don't want you to experience again. They don't want you to pretty much, you know, repeat cycles. So, yeah, they want you to definitely, like, you know, to defend yourself. Because they could definitely be revealing some type of injustice to you. Or, like, bad behavior. So, where you need to defend yourself here. Yeah, when it comes down to you making a decision. So they're going to be revealing some type of injustice to you, or somebody's bad behavior. When it comes down to you, like, you know, making a decision here. They want you to, like, they want to teach you patience. Like, they're trying to, like, teach you patience. Because you may be quick to make a decision off of something because, like, you could be trying to rush something. Or this could, like, you know, be part of, like, a rebirth. So Spirit wants you to, like, you know, they want you to defend yourself because they're going to reveal some type of injustice to you, or, like, bad behavior to you, to where you'll be more patient and considerate when it comes down to, like, making decisions. It's like they want you to think before you act. Especially if you can get yourself up out of something here. It's like they want you to be able to think before you act, before you get yourself into something that'll be hard to get yourself out of. It'll be easy to get in, but it'll be hard to get out of, especially if it sound good and you may be, like, in desperate need. And they're telling you to, like, you know, think before doing something. Yeah, we got healing of the inner child, fairy magic, dance magic, bringing lightheartedness to a tense situation, celebrating the birth of a child. Whatever this is, this is, like, you know, this could be, like, you know, for you to call to heal the effects of childhood trauma or familial emotional abuse. It says it asks you to care for your inner child and allow them to play. It says do not take matters so seriously and allow yourself to let go once in a while. Embrace the present rather than always thinking of the future. So they want you to, like, live in the now and not focus so much in the future. Because this is about you attracting some type of success. Okay, so with that rebirth and that victory card here, this is about you, like, you know, doing something here. You making a decision that's going to bring in, like, finances or something like that. And they telling you to not be so quick to, like, make a decision. Because whatever this is, it may sound good. Like, this money may sound good. That's going to bring, like, a rebirth in your life, but it ain't going to be worth it. And it's like you're going to end up reliving out some type of old trauma, especially work trauma. Whatever work trauma you could have experienced at, like, other jobs, you're going to end up reliving it. And it's because of money. It's like they want you to take your time, and they're trying to teach you patience. They don't want you to go to the first thing that's, like, coming your way. Because just because it look good don't mean it is good. And just because it sound good don't mean it is. And some of y'all may know this, but it's like you still, you know, you trying to, like, justify it or make it sound good because you just want to take that risk. And it's like you may be trying to do it because you're trying to get yourself out of a situation. And they understand it, but it's kind of like they want you to be patient because they, like, when you do make a decision, they want it to come from, like, a healed place. And also to where you don't have to sit here and, like, you know, be draining yourself or be burnt out. be underpaid and overworked by the time you do get to something good. And they also don't want you to, like, find yourself stuck somewhere. And they definitely don't want you dealing with people, like, that's very, like, cliquish, like. It's like they want you to, like, avoid stuff like that you could have experienced already. Especially when it comes to you attracting some type of success and gaining some type of prosperity, because you going into, like, a new field or something like that. You having, like, a rebirth or something like that. Maybe you could be getting, like, a promotion or something, or going into, like, a different career field. And it's like, you may be getting callbacks or something like that. You may be getting stuff like that, right? Or, like I said, promotion. But they just saying, like, just because it look good don't mean you should go for it. Especially the first one. Especially the very first one. That's the one that you should not go for. The very first one. The very first offer. They telling you to, like, embrace the present rather than always thinking of the future. Like, you could be somebody who is very much focused on your future at this time. It says this card might indicate an adventure or journey with the fun of allowing new and exciting ventures into your life and discovering how they will allow you to grow and change. So you definitely on a new venture. You're on a new journey in your life. And they want you to have fun with this. They don't want this to be like, something like stressful. They want you to actually enjoy this journey that you on. So you on a new journey in your life, and they want you to actually enjoy this. They want you to be able to, like, see this journey through, like, a child's life view, because this card promotes a childlike view of the world, a playful heart, and not reading too heavily into hidden meanings. They want you to actually enjoy this part of your career that you may be going into. So it's kind of like they want you to choose right. And they don't want you to, like, rush into things. And basically, like, being in survival mode. Like, you could be in survival mode for some of y'all. And they trying to, like, keep you from, they trying to defend you. They trying to keep you to, they want you to protect yourself from, like, any bad behavior or injustice by you being patient and being considerate. Like, don't go for the first thing that come your way. It's like, weigh your options out. And then also speak with spirit. Like, if you got the gift, or if you pay for readings to, like, do career readings and stuff, like, should I go with this job? Like those Q&As and stuff like that. Those quick answers or whatever. Like, if you got, like, jobs lined up, literally lined up, like, for interviews and stuff, it'll be easy for you to scan through them real fast, which one you should go for, because they gonna let you know. And if you got the gift, then, spirit always want us to ask them anyways before we move forward. And this is pretty much what we're doing right now. So I could be talking to somebody here that, they could definitely, like, be doing that. And then it's not just about a job, but it's also about people in general. But it's definitely talking about work and, like, your personal life as well, too. It's not just, you going for the first thing, smoking with work, but it's also, like, you being mindful of who you choose to let around you. Especially when it comes down to, like, people that could be very much childish, or people that, that could, like, end up re-triggering, like, like, childhood wounds. They want you to be very patient about who you choose to allow in your life, because not everybody that's coming in mean you will. Especially people from your past with this play card, this child card. They also want you to defend yourself from childish individuals as well, too. That's just trying to come in and, like, sneak attack you. That's why Spirit's saying, defend yourself from any injustice or bad behavior as well, too. When it comes down to you being patient and considerate on who you choose to let in your life. Because they want you to enjoy, your personal and work life all around. So they want you to have, they want you to have a good life. And they just want you to be more patient. You could be somebody who is not as patient. Like, it's like when you want something, you want that shit right then and there. So you being taught patience at this time. And to not go for the first thing is like, and it's going to be something that you want. It's going to be something that you want, and you're going to be trying to justify it. You be trying to justify it as to why you should have it. Like, well, I know it has this, but, but, like, they don't want, like, if it ain't right all the way through and through, they not going to let you have it. Rather, it's work and love. So it's kind of like, if it ain't right all the way through, then you can't have it. Especially if it's not adding value to your life. then they can't have it. You can't have it. So that's for work and your personal life. You know, they want you to like, look at life through a childlike view. They don't want you to take life so serious. They want you to be able to enjoy life, because you could be the type that's so future focused. Like, it's talking about somebody that's very future focused. Like, you can't even live in the moment because you're so future focused. And they want you to, like, live in the present. And also, like I said, it also talks about, you probably working on healing parts of yourself, like, your inner child, fulfilling parts of yourself that was, like, abandoned, whatever you could have, like, however you, whatever, but just fulfill those parts, like, work on those parts. A lot of times you can catch yourself being in relationships with people here, and you could definitely, like, notice, what you experience as a kid through your relationships, and that's exactly what they're trying to show you. They don't want you to experience that, and you can also experience that on the job as well, too. So that's why they're telling you be patient and, take into consideration, like, weigh out the pros and cons. Like, is it really worth going through something again? Especially, like, if you can get a heads up on it. Because they telling you, like, you being protected from some type of injustice or bad behavior here by you taking your time and, taking things into consideration before moving forward a decision, rather in love or work. Don't even have to be in love, just in general, like, even friendships. They just want you to be mindful. Because some of y'all can be very excited about, getting what you want. And then turn out it's not what you really want. Especially if it's like dealing with like a job. A lot of y'all is giving like a job. Because with that victory card here, it's definitely giving like a job. And you go attract success. Like, you could be getting more money. It's like you in survival mode. Or you just want the money, like, And they want you to be patient because they want you to be able to receive the money. But don't feel like you got to, like, work so hard for it and stuff like that. What's the overall message for the collective? Give me an overall message for the collective spirit and what they need to know. Okay, we got influence and we got idealism. And we have achievement and we have lust. Alright, so the overall message here. Overall energy here is achievement and lust. So achievement says, often when one receives this card in a reading, it indicates a powerful moral sense and a feeling of obligation to set a good example for others. This may be because one has been chosen or promoted to a role. So you could be somebody here that that set good examples for people. Maybe people like look up to you. They may see you as a role model. It says events, commitment to a project, great responsibility, recommendation or distinction in some activity, help of influential or famous people. Okay. So you may feel like, some type of obligation here to set a good example for others. And it says this may be because one has been chosen or promoted to a role. So, you got a duty here that you could be like, assigned. And you basically getting like a leader, like you somebody here, like, that could be getting some type of leadership position here, or somebody may see you as that. We have lust. So, somebody may see you as a leader. It says when this card is drawn, it indicates a need to assert oneself, and yet to do this with the utmost warmth and charm. The hard hand and the velvet glove may be the answer. Or maybe this is what somebody feel like. Somebody may feel like they obligated to set a good example for others here. Somebody who feels chosen or promoted to a role. committed to a project, great responsibility, recommendation or distinction in some activity, help of influential or famous people here. Whoever this is that's receiving this information here, you have like a powerful moral sense and a feeling of obligation to set a good example for others here, because you feel like you chosen or promoted to a role to do so. And especially when it comes to like lust here, this is pertaining to like love. This is about self-will here. It says this card is drawn indicates a need to assert oneself and yet to do this with the utmost warmth and charm. The hard hand in the velvet. Oh my God, the hard hand in a velvet glove may be the answer. A brief wild love affair, a love battle, a fight and sparring relationship. A fight and sparring relationship, a love challenge here. So whatever this is, somebody feel like, they feeling obligated to like, set a good example here. So somebody may want to step up, somebody want to step up here. This could be somebody who is like, in like a love battle here. They could be like in a love challenge here. They could be, this person could want to assert themselves to do something with the utmost warmth and charm here. I don't know what they mean with the hard hand and a velvet glove may be the answer. I don't know what that means at all. So please don't ask me what that means. With the hard hand and a velvet glove may be the answer. If you know what that means, you can put that in the comments. I never heard of that before. But the events of this is a brief wild love affair, a love battle, a fight and spin relationship, a love challenge. Maybe somebody want to fight for a relationship here. Somebody who is like, feeling obligated to set a good example for others. This person is like feeling chosen or promoted to a role, and that role is for them feeling like they need to assert themselves to do something with the utmost warmth and charm. And this could be somebody who is like, they want to assert themselves, I guess. They want to assert themselves to cause like a love affair or a love challenge. Or somebody is trying to assert themselves to like cause a challenge here for somebody who wants to set a good example here. And then you got somebody here that that's trying to assert themselves, and they trying to use warmth and charm because they may see that somebody is feeling obligated here to like step up and be a good example for others here because they feel chosen, promoted to a role. And then somebody here is trying to assert themselves here. And it could be like, a love battle here. Somebody trying to create like a challenge here between like love. Like, somebody trying to be like a third party or something like that. Or they trying to interfere with somebody like doing the right thing. We got influence here. It says when this card is drawn, it suggests that the inquirer should take a second opinion from a respected colleague about the present question. Being tempted by others. Yeah, somebody here is being tempted here, most likely. A group venture, needing others' good advice, a renewed relationship that blossoms. The inspiration of a hero. So somebody here could be being tempted by others. A renewed relationship that blossoms. The inspiration of a hero. Somebody here is gaining inspiration. And this person that is gaining inspiration here, they feel obligated to set a good example for others here. It says this maybe because one has been chosen or promoted to a role. And it says help of influential or famous people. So they may be getting some type of help here. They being influenced by somebody here. Because the achievement card is down here. Then we got the influence card out here. So this person here that that is like, taking a second opinion from a respected colleague about the present question. Especially when it comes to somebody who is trying to assert themselves here. That's in this lustful energy here. They being tempted here by somebody here. And then taking a second opinion here from a respected colleague. And they may view somebody here that, that they could be taking like, a second opinion from as somebody who gives good advice. It says needing others' good advice. A renewed relationship that blossoms here. They may be taking good advice here about renewing a relationship here with somebody they could want something with. Is this not? Can y'all not hear me? I'm sorry, you say you can't hear nothing? You said it's no talking? I'm confused. If y'all can hear me, let me know before I move along, cause I had disconnected the speaker, and I'm hoping y'all can hear me. Cause I done went too far off into this reading. A simple yes or no could be fine. It's 38 of y'all up in here, so somebody hear me. Okay. Thank you, Mizu. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay, so yeah, like I said, when this card is drawn, somebody here is taking a second opinion here. Somebody is taking an opinion. Thank you. Thank y'all. Somebody here is taking a second opinion here. Somebody is trying to like step in a position here that they've been chosen for. Like, they're trying to step up, but they got somebody here that's trying to like, like assert themselves. And they're trying to like assert themselves. And it's kind of like in a forceful manner. I guess what that means with the hard glove, whatever it is. It's like a love battle. They're trying to create like a love battle between somebody who is trying to assert themselves and step up to a position here. This person is trying to like assert themselves. They're trying to create like a battle here for the person that's trying to like step up and be better, I guess, towards somebody else here. And the person that's trying to step up and be better, this person is trying to take a second opinion from somebody here that they view as a respected colleague. And he also may, view somebody here that gives good advice. And, because they want to have a renewed relationship with somebody here. And they, feel like somebody here gives them inspiration as well, too. And then we got idealism. It says, when this card occurs in a reading, it often indicates help from friends with power and influence. So somebody's getting help from a friend. Yes, help of influential. Because the achievement card talks about that. It literally talks about that. You getting a second opinion here. Yeah, like achievement here. Yeah, like you feel called. You got chosen for a role. Like you meant to still, help of influential or famous people. This person ain't gotta be famous, but this person is somebody who is of influence to you, that you getting help from, and this person is helping you stay committed to like a project or to something that you view as like great responsibility. Like this person is pretty much holding you accountable to like persevere through something here. You somebody here that that feels obligated to set a good example for others. You got somebody here that that gives good advice to you, that's helping you persevere through something. They pretty much, you got somebody holding you accountable. And then you got somebody over here trying to insert themselves, that's trying to like tempt you. That's over here trying to like tempt you to cause like a love battle between somebody here. Between you and somebody that you're trying to get to. That you, what I guess, trying to be like a yeah, you trying to like be better. I guess you trying to be better here, and you getting advice here, because you want to renew a relationship with somebody here, and you want that to blossom. And you also being tempted by others here. Like this is like two cards is about you being tempted here. This lust and this influence card. And so you getting advice from other people. It's kind of like you thinking before you take action. And then with this idealism card says the same thing. It says, when this card occurs in a reading, it often indicates help from friends with power and influence. It shows that taking the lead in a group activity could be rewarding, especially if the cause arouses the questioner's humanitarian instincts. Eccentric behavior, an original idea or invention, involvement in an attention-seeking act, sudden upset, lateral thinking, an influential acquaintance gives a helping hand. So somebody is being helped here. Like somebody is helping somebody think, somebody here is like, is helping somebody like think straight. Like, get somebody hit on straight. Especially when it comes to them attracting like good things in their life. Whether that's work or love. But it look like, you know, it's work and love, honestly. It ain't just, you know, love. It's just, I mean, not just work, but it's love too. I'm gonna do a few of these. God dang it. I'm not weeding. Hey, y'all. Alright, Spirit, give me some messages for the collective. What they need to know. So that makes sense. So not only is you making decisions for work, but you also, like, you know, even getting help here on how to push through for being, like, you know, tempted about other people trying to insert themselves, especially if you're trying to, like, you know, if you somebody who's used to having multiple lovers and you trying to come up out of that, then you on the right path of, like, you know, trying to overcome that, like, habit of being attached to multiple lovers and stuff like that, especially if that's something that you just don't want to do, and especially if you're trying to renew a relationship elsewhere with somebody and you know that's not gonna fly. So yeah, you're doing the right thing. And Spirit saying continue to move forward. We're doing it. Yeah, like it says, keep your life in balance. Like, continue to move forward doing it. Like, this ain't just about your love. Like, this is what your finances will too. Like, continue to be patient, be picky on who you choose to have in your life. Rather, this is even, like, you know, about you even choosing somebody. Like, this could just be about you being mindful of the partners that you allow in your life. Like, you know, you being mindful of, you know, of pretty much, you know, dating, like, they say, like, different bodies, same spirit. Like, being mindful of falling for, like, the same kind of person. They want you to continue to focus on keeping your life in balance. Yeah, we got wealth in reverse here. Because someone here don't want you to have that. Yeah, danger, especially in money matters. So they definitely want you to keep your life in balance, especially in money matters. Because, yeah, somebody is dangerous being brought to your finances here with wealth in reverse here. Damn. Yeah, misunderstanding here. Because, like, it could be a misunderstanding here. It could be a misunderstanding about a gift, about you receiving a gift here. And this could be a new job. Like, this could be about a job that you may feel like it's for you, but it may not be for you. Yeah, it says a path of money is waiting for you to find it. It's in reverse here. Yeah, because you may feel like, you know, you gonna receive a gift. You receiving a gift here, but this path is not where the money is at. Yeah, it says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money, love or goals. It's in reverse. Like, you may feel like, you know, that's the path to go down, and you may feel like you're not gonna be lacking nothing, but no, Spirit said that is not the path to go down. Even though you feel like that path is not gonna be lacking finances, but Spirit said you won't get no recognition there at all. You know, they want you to keep your life in balance when it comes to your finances, because, you know, you go bring a danger to your wealth. It's you could be having a misunderstanding about you receiving a gift here that is not a path with no money on it, that you feel you won't be lacking in when it comes to finances here. But Spirit said you won't get no recognition or reward for that job. Yeah, for this wealth here. What's this? It says you should accept valid criticism. It's in reverse. Like, yeah, because, yeah, you're not accepting the valid criticism here. Yeah, celebration, fun, and enjoyment here. This is about your work. So whatever you thought was like a good, you know, whatever this, you definitely get like job offers and stuff, and you may think this job offer is the one. They saying no. But remember, it's just a general reading. You know, you have to get your personal. You got to get you a person. To for sure, like, you know, especially if it's like more than one, if you got like more than one job offer. But yeah, we got wealth here, celebration here. So yeah, they want you to get wealth and they want you to celebrate, but whatever this is not it. Like they saying you gonna have wealth and you will be able to celebrate, but this gift that you're receiving that you feel like you won't be lacking in finances, they saying this ain't it. You won't be getting no recognition here, but you do have wealth and you will be celebrated, but you won't be getting it from wherever you trying to get this from. Yeah, family sorrow here. It can end up bringing some type of family sorrow. December, a change for the better here. Older woman, okay. You will be playing a different role. Muddled, unclear thinking. Somebody here is definitely like, okay, whatever this is you won't get no recognition for, it's going to bring some type of family sorrow. It could be dealing like an older woman here. Um, and this older woman could be somebody who is like, you know, the one that's not seeing things clearly here. This woman here is the one that's like most likely trying to like have a change for the better here. You could be this older woman here that's like trying to have a change for the better. But Spirit said you will be playing a different role. You just don't see things clearly. And maybe if you're a man, you may not see things clearly about this older woman here. December significant here. Like you could have been like, you know, not seeing things clearly since December. When it comes out to like an older woman, or maybe this is an older woman saying this, like this could be a passed on older woman here that you know you could experience like a family sorrow. Like this could be a passed on older woman saying that a change is coming for y'all. If somebody could have passed on or something like that, if this family sorrow is talking about like a passed on loved one, that's an older woman here that's letting you know that things is gonna be changing for the better for you, and that you know you will be playing a different role. She could have passed away in December here, and you could have been like, you know, not seeing things clearly since then. Because you could still be grieving this person, mourning this person, and you just probably feel lost. And they could be letting you know that, you know, things will be getting better. Like, this passed on older woman is letting you know that, you know, they go help you keep your life in balance if you're not this older woman. Because it's definitely giving like a passed on loved one, but it's also giving like they talking to an older woman as well, too. You know, about you keeping your life in balance and stuff like that. And you may be experiencing some type of like family sorrow or some shit like that. That may have you like, you know, confused. Like you probably been like, you know, confused since December or some shit like that. Like, you know, cloudy judgment since December or something like that. But because you want to change for the better, but it's kind of like you don't really know where you headed because your head could be in a cloud. Like you could be very much stressed out. Like your head could be all over the place since December. Even though you're trying to create a change for the better. And maybe your family could want to see you in sorrow. You know, maybe your family don't want the best for you. Especially when it comes to you having like your life in balance, but Spirit is saying that, you know, a change is going to be coming for you. And you will be playing a different role if you is this older woman. Like, you can read it so many ways. Yeah, heartache of what you no longer have. So, this family here that could be in sorrow here. Or this family that want to bring sorrow to you. It's, you know, they want you to see in heartache of what you no longer have, I guess. Yeah, you are on the road to success. Karma, you will reap what you sow. It's in reverse. You won't be reaping what you sow. Doing something risky, taking a chance. You not doing something risky or taking a chance here, it might bring heartache to this family here. Of you not, of what you no longer have. Like I said, a lot of y'all family don't want to see y'all do better, and it may bring heartache to them because you're not out here doing something risky or taking chances here, and that's why you won't get no karma here because you're not here taking risks. And Spirit said you will be on the road to success. Yeah, money or property through an inheritance or windfall. And inheritance is most likely something that you could have created for yourself or something that was given to you or passed down to you. So when you hear inheritance, it don't always mean something from a will. It could be like, you pretty much going to school. That's you creating inheritance for. So that's something longevity. That's generational wealth. You creating something that you can pass down to your kids. Like, when they say like them 401ks, that's generational wealth in a sense. Like you can use that to pass that on to your children if you got something set up for them. Yeah, money will be coming to you. They don't want money coming to you. It says too much concern with sexual matters, and you're not even concerned with sex. Like they could have been putting that on you as well too, like saying she was concerned with sex and some more stuff, and you not. So basically, whatever they were saying about you is like the total opposite. Like you concerned with your finances, like you concerned with your, what you got going on. You not here taking no risk or nothing like that, and you not, getting no karma for like, just doing something risky here. They don't want money coming to you. Yeah, like these folks don't want you to be able to like, trust your intuition here. If you got a psychic ability about yourself, they don't want you like, they may not even like believe in your psychic ability. They may not even feel like, your gifts is real, honestly. So, yeah. Yeah, it says take care, there will be a loss of material wealth here. So yeah, like, so keep your life in balance because it can be a misunderstanding, especially about you receiving a gift here. Somebody don't want you on a path to money. When you do, start gaining, somebody don't, want you to have recognition for your rewards. And that's where the danger comes to your wealth. Like people is gonna be trying to cause, like your family is gonna be trying to cause sorrow to your finances. It's like once they see you doing good, it's kind of like they gonna try to like find ways to like fuck with you. It's like they want to see you hurt. Like you got family that don't want to see you do good, and you could be this older woman here that I'm telling this to, or you could have a passed on older woman that's telling you this, saying that a change is you know you gonna have a change for the better coming for you, and you will be playing a different position here. Or this could be an older woman in your family that's trying to cause sorrow to you. That's seeing you have a change for the better, and that's seeing you playing a different position in your life. And they may want to wreck this shit. They may want to cause heartache over what you no longer have, and they want you to like take a loss. When it comes to you losing out material wealth here. Yeah, they don't want you on the road to success here. Yeah, dissatisfied with life. They want you dissatisfied with life here. Yeah. This might be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio here. Yeah, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. You could be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio here. That could be gaining some type of money here or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall here. You got people here that that want you to be dissatisfied with life here and don't want you on the road to success. Or this could have been going on since November. Yeah, be careful. Do not take risks. Spirit telling you, especially when it comes to like, going on money paths. Like, be mindful of going on, like, taking risks here. Going on money paths. They want you to take your time. Don't be so quick to accept stuff. Even with doing business with family as well, too. Be mindful of that. Just because you're doing business with family don't mean that shit is legit. They'll be the first one to fuck you over. Yeah, doing something risky, taking a risk. Yeah, they saying be careful, do not take risks. Doing something risky, taking a risk, taking a chance here. Lighthearted, carefree time. It might start off like it's lighthearted, carefree, but Spirit said that's a risk here. It might start off like it's fun, but this shit is not gonna be fun. That's a risk that you're taking. Something that seems so easy and fun is a risk, is what they saying. If it seems easy or fun, it's most likely a risk that you don't need to take. And you will end up taking loss when it comes to like you having any material wealth here. And this family sorrow, your family will be the reason. They definitely don't want to see you do good. Somebody family don't want to see them do good. And it could be an older woman in the family, or you could be this older woman, you know. Or it could be a passed on older woman that's trying to let you know about family trying to cause sorrow to you because you having to change for the better in your life. And, you know, and you're going to be playing a different role. So if you're not this older woman that's, you know, trying to have a change for the better in her life and playing a different role, where you got people that's in your family trying to bring a sorrow to you, then you got a passed on loved one that's an older woman that's telling you this. Or either or, don't matter. Like, they trying to help you keep your life in balance. And your family can see that, and they want to bring sorrow to that. And that's why Spirit said it's a danger in your money matters. And this family here that's trying to bring sorrow to you is like heartache over what you no longer have. They want you to be heartbroken. They don't want you to gain nothing. They want you to even lose all your material wealth. So Spirit said, be careful to not take risks. Because if it seems like it's lighthearted or carefree, that's a risk. That's a risk. If it seems like it's fun or some shit like that, or if it's too good to be true, that's a risk. And that's not a path that you want to go down for money. Well, I'm looking dead at it. Because you're going to be receiving a gift, and that's where you're going to end up, like, you know, losing something here. Yeah, time to act here. Be careful. Do not take risks. Yeah, because you go want to take action towards this. That's why they're saying be careful to not take action. Do not take risks, because this is something that you're going to take actions toward. Because you're going to feel like you secure in the bag. Even if you see the red flags, they saying like you gonna see the red flags, but you gonna feel like you can justify that shit. Like, and it's like you feel like you gonna be able to work around it. Like, they telling you to not do it because it's not. And you may even feel it in your gut to not even, like, you know, do it. But you gonna go for it anyways, and they telling you to not do it. You gonna want to take action. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're saying need don't. Oh, excuse me. Whew. They telling you that, you know, you gonna want to take action here. It says in need of help, assistance, and guidance here. You gonna be taking some type of action here, and you doing this because you don't want to, like, you know, want nobody assistance. You doing this because you don't want no. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, my nose. You doing this, you taking action because you don't want to rely on nobody in need of help, assistance, and guidance. You don't like to have your hands out. Like, you don't like to have your hand out, pretty much. That's exactly why you doing it. So it's like you like doing this out of survival mode. It's kind of like you taking action to, like, you know, to like move forward with something because you don't want to, like, you know, you don't like relying on people because you see how people treat you. Like, you know, you probably tried that and you see that didn't work out. And yeah, and Spirit saying like they understand where you coming from, but it's like this ain't the time to do that. Like, this ain't the time to do that. Yeah, I'm telling you, because we got financial gain usually come from something you did in the past. Like, you may have been good to others, but others, like, you know, probably wasn't so good to you. And you don't really want no handout. Like, you don't like asking for help. Like, you have to get your money on your own. Like, you don't like asking nobody for no help. And it's like, even if you did do good by people are like, they don't remember this shit anyways. It's like, if you even if you did do right by people or something like that, they act like they don't remember it, or, like, you know, they dismiss the shit. Like, it just don't matter. But if it's them doing it, it's like they want to remind you what they did for you. And that's why you don't really want nobody to help you. Give me some more messages. That's just what I'm seeing from this. So you could be somebody that's very hyper independent. You could be somebody that's very hyper independent. So you could be used to doing things by yourself. Okay, we gonna wrap this up because I don't want to stay in this too long. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, yeah, if you take some type of action here, money will not be coming to you. They telling you if you end up taking this risk and you do that, money will not be coming to you. Yeah, so you don't need to be stubborn. You don't need to be in this stubborn energy here. You don't need to be being aggressive or being stubborn. You pretty much need to listen is what they're saying. Yeah, it says fear, words, and tense situation. Because you could be in this fear energy here. You be feeling very tense and you could be very worried at this time. And they telling you to, like, don't be stubborn, even though you may be having some type of fear or tense or very much worried. We got July here. Yeah, you could be disappointed here, some type of affair. It may be sideways. Yeah, unsettled times. Yeah, too much concern with sexual matters. What the fuck? Somebody here could be very much concerned here with sexual matters here. Somebody who is not stubborn or aggressive here. Somebody here may not be taking some type of action here. You may not be accepting money from somebody either. That's concerned with finances here. Mm-mm. Yeah, be mindful of that too. Don't accept no money from somebody either that's concerned with sex. Because somebody is only giving you finance because of sex. Yeah, definitely. It could be a younger man dealing with a relationship with a younger man here. That could be concerned with sex here. Yeah, you could be not stubborn though. You somebody who could be not stubborn here. So you probably don't have a hard time like not accepting it. So you ain't even tripping off of it. Like, if anything, that'll bring fear to your ass. If anything, yeah, fear, worries, and tense situation, like that'll bring tense like worries to you more than anything to even want to do something like this. So you're not even studying that part. But this could be like a younger man here that could like want to offer you some money or some shit like that. Like if you fucking off with this person or something like that, it may not be like that, but this person may want to give you some money or something like that, but this person gonna want something in return. Like, so don't take nothing from them. He probably gonna say it off right back, but he gonna throw some hints. So, give me some overall messages. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That's happening for you. Don't take that shit. It says someone is going out of your life and they're gonna be playing like they nice and shit like that. No. Spirit said don't be asking for no handouts. Don't. That's what they saying. Time to act. Somebody gonna be trying to take action here to come towards you, to give to you like they being nice. Fuck no. They be trying to give money to you because it's like they want something in return. They gonna want some sex in return. And if you know as a woman, I ain't saying all men are like this, because it's only a few, only a few men that don't be wanting nothing in return. Like they just genuinely want to give to you. And whoever this is a younger man here that you're dealing with. But it says someone's going out of your life or the end of the situation. This is somebody that you need to end something with. They need to leave your life. It says great happiness here. You could have been happy since this person left, or you will be. Or this person feel like you've been happy since they've been gone. Yeah, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble. Whoever this is that you won't be accepting no money from, this person here, the reason why you don't need to accept no money from this person is because Spirit saying, you will end up losing on material wealth with this person, and you need to be careful not to take a risk, because this is somebody who is very much double-minded with indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Like your life will be out of control. Like you will not have no direction at all. At all. So Spirit said you'll be more happy if you let this person go. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got a card on the ground. Yeah, and you see that very clear. Like you already know this too. With muddle and unclear thinking, you see that. You know that if you let this person in, like you will lose it all. This younger person here, you already know to leave this person behind. And you know that since you left them behind that you've been happy, or to leave somebody behind because you will be happy. To keep a situation closed between you and this person that's a younger man here, because you will be happy. Like this person is very indecisive, and this person don't even have no direction. This person don't know where they headed or what they want, and you see that very clearly. It's gonna be misunderstanding between you and this person, and you'll end up being somebody will end up getting hurt, and you see that clearly. you know So yeah, you see that, and you know to like, you know, pretty much keep this person about your life. Don't accept nothing from this person or nothing like that. What's overall? It's like it's a gift. So this ain't even about a job. This is about you receiving a gift here. And when I seen something about, you know, you not being concerned, maybe this person gonna act like they're not concerned with sex, but yes, they is. It's a younger man. This person here probably like, you know, could have lost a parent or something like that. Like this person here could be going through like family issues and stuff like that. And be mindful of them not asking you for anything as well too. If it ain't them giving you something, be mindful of them not asking you for anything. You can be very clear about that shit. Oh God. Oh, so this is career. Okay. Spirit said no, it is your career. Okay. Like your career could end up, you know, taking a loop. And you see that very clearly. Yeah. Someone will gossip about all your secrets here. Someone cannot tell your business at all when it comes to your career here. Great passion here. This man here. This man here that you know that could be like very indecisive here. Or this man is not talking about your business or something like that. He may not tell something that you do. Someone will gossip about your secrets here. This man could know not to say something about what you do for work. He can be very clear as well too, like, you know, to not say something about what you do for work or some shit like that. Cause he know that, you know, it could cause like, you know, your life to get out of like, you know, it could cause problems. He knows that. So I don't know who this is. Like, I don't know. This person could know that. Whoever this is, I guess this is a younger man here. Money will come to you in reverse here. This is a younger man here that don't. I don't know. This person could see that, you know, money is not coming to you or some shit like that. This could be somebody who's like, you know, sexually attracted to you or something like that. Or this person could know that you're not gonna take no money from them because you feel like they're gonna be trying to like want to like hunch on your ass or some shit like that. Or you know not to take no money from this person here. Yeah, because you see things very clearly. Like, you know to keep something closed down. And yeah. But when it comes to like your career and stuff like that, allowing you to ramble aimlessly here. Somebody who is indecisive here. You could be dealing with a man here, or this could be a man here that's somebody who is not gossiping about all your secrets here, or you could be this man and somebody is not gossiping about all your secrets here. You know, either this man is not gossiping about all your secrets when it comes to like what you do for your career, or this could be like a man here. I mean, or somebody could not be gossiping about all this man's secrets here when it comes to this person's career. Whatever this person do for work, they could be not telling this man business about how his life is like all out of whack and shit like that. This man is very much clear on who he needs to like close something out with as well too. Okay. He also should know not to tell his business about a career as well too. Cause he know that, yeah, especially to family here that's not emotionally supportive at all. Or secure. Yeah, when it comes to like him having like a new home, he should know not to tell family here about something here that he got going on with a career here. He definitely like, you know, seeing things clearly here when it comes to like a career. And he's seeing that, you know, he could have family that's not emotionally secure. Yeah, when it comes to like a new home here. That he don't need to celebrate with romance, celebration of party. Yeah. He can know that this family don't want him to have love in his life and don't want him to have like good things in his life either. that, you know, he's going to end up having like a new home with. Oh, wow. Whoever this man is, this could be a younger man that's not realizing this. He could be realizing that, you know, he could be seeing things clearly that he should have closed something out. This could be someone who is very much focused on sex as well too. This man here could be realizing this, you know, he probably should have never told his business about what he do for work to his family or some shit like that. Yeah, because like he could be going through family sorrow. Like his family could be creating sorrow. This man should have known to keep his life in balance here, especially when it comes to like, you know, his finances and stuff like that. Now his life is out of order and he see things clearly as well too, and he could feel that he should have never told his family here about something that he do, because he realized his family is not loving or secure, and he see that his family never want him on the path to money, and he realized that was a risk that he should have never took, especially seeing that his family is not secure. It was a gift here that he could have received here, and he should have took care, or, you know, because he ended up losing out on material wealth. And it's because of his career. He feel like he should have never shared something. Yeah, someone behaving stupidly here. May is significant here. Yeah, involvement with the law. Like somebody here could end up getting involved with the law as well too. So spirits here saying that, you know, even though your family is not loving or secure, they tell you to not behave stupid, especially come May or with a Taurus that's in your family here, because you're gonna end up getting involved with the law. Yeah, reconciliation here. Somebody here that you could end up reconciling with, they tell you to, like, you know, they sitting here telling you that, like, whoever this young man is, like, you know, they don't have no money coming to you. You can be someone who's very hypersexual. I don't know if you having sex for finances. I would hope not. But your life here is definitely, like, you know, all over the place, and you see things clearly now. You can see things. You can see why. You can see, like, you know, who you should, like, be removing out your life and stuff like that. You can also see why your, like, your career is, like, you know, all over the place as well too. It's because your family them is not, like, you know, emotional supportive or something like that. Maybe you could be working with a family member here. You could have thought that, you know, you could have thought that you could have thought that, you know, this family member would have been somebody who wasn't gonna tell your business or something like that. Maybe this man here is the one that you thought wasn't gonna tell your business when it came out to a career here. And this person is the reason why your career is gonna be all out of whack. And this is a family member here that's not supportive at all. And Spirit said to not get stupid with this person here. This could be around May, or this person could be a Taurus. And Spirit here said this, you know, this could be somebody here that, you know, that you go in a reconciling with here that could be involved with the law. Maybe this person have been in jail. So they're saying, like, you know, that's probably you that don't need to I'm sorry, oh right, it's 84 people up in here and it's only 40 likes. Well, when they like it, then we'll start back, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I can't read your name, but thank you for that. At least you appreciate the work. But yeah. So we'll start back once they even out. And thank you to the ones who do support, who actually come through and actually support. I appreciate that a whole lot. And not just sit here and suck up my good old energy and then just leave. I appreciate that a whole lot. Okay. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay, so now that we back on here, but yeah, like they were sitting here saying, like, you know, this man here that you know, um, that could, like, I don't know about your career or something like that. Maybe you feel like this man was not gonna tell all your secrets or something like that, or maybe you need to keep your business from this man here when it comes to your career. Somebody here that you know that was like that's trying to like keep your career, like, you know, out of whack or something like that. You may see that very clearly as well too. With somebody here that you could have closed something out with, especially when it comes down to, like, you know, family here that's not emotionally secure. You don't want to, like, you know, they could probably, like, you know, want you to like behave stupid, um and you don't need to. Come May, you gonna have somebody want to reconcile with you here, but this person could be involved with the law. They want to reconcile with you. This person may be going to jail, or maybe this person been in jail. They may want to reconcile with you here. And yeah. Damn it. Oh my God. Yeah, we got victory and some endeavor here. Opportunities are waiting for you. Somebody don't want that for you. Somebody don't want you to have no victories. Somebody go see that you have some type of victories and endeavor, but they don't want you to have no opportunities waiting for you. It says temporary problems here. Things will not always be this way, especially when it comes to somebody trying to create depression or anxiety or worry that somebody is against you. Yeah, beware of self-delusion here. Yeah, especially about you feeling like you gonna always be in like the same position. Yeah, when it comes out to you not getting like a new home or anything like that, because you guarantee success. Like, so, you know, whatever you're going through is just temporary. Things is not gonna always be this way. And you, especially if you're going through any type of depression or anxiety, especially when it comes out to a career, like, especially when it comes out to you receiving a gift here. But Spirit said you need to take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth, especially when it comes out to like a career. So be mindful of what you choose when it comes to, like, you know, your job and stuff like that. And also when it comes to like a man or something like that, um, you may feel like you may be this man. Maybe you don't need to tell your business when it comes to like a job, because somebody here is gonna try to like create imbalance to your career if you tell somebody. And you can be very clear about that, and you can be very clear about these people that you need to cut off. And this is definitely, like, you know, dealing with family here that's not secure or loving here, that you don't need to, like, you know, get into it with, especially around May. Or this could be like a Taurus or maybe a Gemini that you don't need to get into it with, because this person may want to reconcile with you, and then you end up getting involved with the law. Spirits in here saying that, you know, something here is temporary here, and things will not always be this way. A change is coming, especially when it comes to you going through depression, anxiety, or worrying that somebody is against you. So you may feel like this man is against you here, that wants to reconcile with you, that may end up getting you caught up with the police. You know, somebody that you don't tell your business to. Somebody that you feel like is going to try to make you lose out on material wealth, especially when you receive a gift here, when it comes to like a career. And this is like, you know, you aware that this person is going to try to like create some type of, like, you know, trying to get your life out of order. You know this, you aware of this, like, you very clear, you know exactly who this is too. And this is somebody that pertains to your family here. They trying to mess with your money. And Spirit saying, like, you know, they done showed you on who you need to close out cycles with, so you know who this is. So you done close out the cycle with this person, and this person gonna try to come back around and reconcile with you. But Spirit said it's gonna end up involving the law if you reconcile with this person. You know, if this person try to come back around and reconcile with you, they gonna try to come out like they real cool and like they ain't got no problem with you. But this family don't fuck with you. They do not fuck with you. They don't like, support you. They are not emotionally secure. This family here is somebody who don't have no money. So Spirit said you need to be careful not to take no risks with this family member here. You could be very much aware that they're saying you do not need to fall for no damn illusions at all. When it comes to this family member here. Because this family member know that you got, like, they know that you're not lacking. And this family member here is going to try to take some type of action. And Spirit is literally sitting here saying, they're sitting here saying that, to don't behave stupidly here when somebody try to take action against you. Because they're trying to keep you in, like, the same position. It's like they want you, like, stay stuck. Please take the parts that resonate. Do not come up in here with all of that. Please don't. Like I tell y'all, if y'all watch readings, then y'all watch the beginning of the readings and y'all hear us say take what resonate, leave what doesn't, and then we read energy and just switch the roles. Do not come in here with all that. If you know this ain't your family, then put it for whoever it fit. Like, please let's not do that tonight. But this person here, y'all know to, like, y'all are not, delusional about who this is. And this person trying to keep you stuck in the same situation here, especially when it comes to you not having like a new home or anything like that. This person here is feeling like they're gonna be guaranteed success, like to where you don't have a new home. This person does not want you to have any new opportunities or nothing like that, because they know that you got some type of victories coming in. But this person feels like they're gonna have a victory to keep you from having any new opportunities coming in. Let me pick up this card real quick. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this person here definitely trying to block your intuition here. Karma, yeah, or if you ignore this, you will reap karma. So, yeah, like, somebody feel like they gonna have a victory here doing this to you. Because maybe you ignoring your intuition, like, you're not paying attention. Or somebody feel like they gonna have guaranteed success blocking your intuition here. Oh, excuse me, to where you don't see things clearly. They definitely trying to block your intuition here. Even though you see things clearly here, they want you to think that something between y'all was a misunderstanding here. Especially when it comes to you having, like, heartache over what you no longer have. But you see things very clearly. Like, it ain't no misunderstanding. You see things very clearly here. And Spirit saying that things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Somebody is definitely trying to block your intuition again. So even though you seeing things clearly, they trying to, like, block your intuition again. That's what the change is as well too. They want you to be depressed. They want you to feel like somebody's going against you. But Spirit said it's only temporary. They sit here saying that, you need to snap out of illusions. That's an illusion. Or you're going to be stuck in the same position to where you don't have a new home. And it's going to be guaranteed success that they're going to be able to block your intuition and you will receive karma. So it's like they will have a victory of blocking you if you let them. And it's dealing with a man that I'm talking about. It's a man trying to block another man. It's a younger man that's somebody who, it could be the one that don't have money coming to them. And it's like another man involved with your career. Yeah, here it is. Danger, especially to money matters here. Karma will be coming to you when it comes to danger, especially to money matters here. Happiness and well-being. Control your anger. And you going to be upset about this too. You going to be mad as hell. Yeah, that's going to be your karma. Your danger to your money matters. And also, like, that's going to make somebody else happy. And that's going to piss you off. Yeah, unsettled times need a plan ahead. March is significant here. And March keep coming out. March keeps coming out. Like, so that means somebody is like, close this out. What's the overall message? And this is for a masculine that I'm talking to. It shows that a younger masculine here is definitely like, this is dealing with a family member here that could, like, know about your, like, know what you do for work. And this person is not emotionally supportive here. Spirit said do not get into it with this person here. They could be a Gemini or a Taurus. And you know, this person here is trying to cause like, you know, problems to you. They want you to get caught with the law. But Spirit said this is only temporary problems here, and things will not always be this way, especially when it comes to, you know, somebody feel like somebody like trying to have anxiety, or somebody that's worried that somebody's against you here. Spirit wants you to snap out of it with this beware of self-delusion here, or you're gonna be stuck in the same position here and you're not gonna have no home, and it will be a guaranteed success for them to get your ass caught up, because they're gonna be able to block your intuition here, and you're gonna go through karma when it comes to like finances here, and that's gonna make them happy as hell. Close this out. And it keeps showing this, like, and it keeps showing March. Like, they keep telling you March. March. Even the white cards keep showing March, and it's about divine masculine. And it's about your decision. Like, Spirit keeps showing that, like, it's a decision that you making. And it's about your career, like, and it's about a new home. And it keeps showing about a family member and stuff like that. And they saying, you know who this is. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I'm just only reading the energy. So just take what resonate. Like, you know, if it's resonate for you and you know who this is, then, you know, just take it. If you know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about, just take it. But I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. And you could be younger than this man. So it's saying that you was younger than this man. And they trying to keep you stuck on, like, being, like, focused on sex. You don't need to be focused on it. And this could be a Taurus or a Gemini here that wants to reconcile with you. That's a family member here. And it's masculine, most likely either your age or they could be older than you. It didn't say older. So this person could be like in the same age group or the same age as you. Or maybe you could be this masculine, you know. Close this out. Yeah, it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So you might have to go through it to get through it. Honestly, that's what it sounds like. You have to go through it to get through it. Yeah, excitement in reverse here. Yeah. They saying that you got it to get through it to where you can avoid this, but it's up to you on what you want to do. You don't have to go through this. You don't have to experience this. You don't have to worry about nothing popping off. Like, you got the deep, you can go through this. Like, you got it to go through this. And deep personal strength. Like, you got it in you to go through this. Because you getting the messages. Somebody here trying to cope with somebody who is focused on money here. They trying to cope here. Somebody that's focused on money is over here trying to cope. Or that's how they cope. Somebody may cope with making money. Like, that's probably how somebody cope with how, you know, with them like making money. So you could be somebody who likes to go to work. That's how you cope with making money. Yeah, this could be someone who left you hanging here. That's trying to cope here. That was like focused on money. They could have like married somebody here. This person could have left you hanging, went off and married somebody here. They could be trying to cope now. Maybe this person here was like, you know, or you could be trying to cope with the fact that you was, you know, that somebody left you hanging. And maybe you cope through working. You know. It could go either way. You know, somebody here was coping on focus on finances here. But somebody here, like, you know, could be coping on working. Like, you know, especially since, you know, somebody left you hanging here that you could have been married to. Rather, like, physically married to somebody. But, yeah, somebody here could definitely, like, you know, be coping on a... I mean, somebody cope, you know, with stress better with, like, working. Like, if you want to get over heartbreak, you may work to, like, get over heartbreak and stuff like that. Like, that's probably how you cope through, like, heartbreak and shit like that. Like, focusing on your finances. Yeah, no facts here. Somebody could be, like, you know, could have told some lies. We got unbothered here and cope here. Somebody was trying to, like, you know, cope with being unbothered here about some lies being told to them. So that's how somebody is also trying to cope here. Like, they unbothered about some lies being told to them. You know, that's to keep their mind off of, you know, something that was told to them. Maybe they trying to use work as a distraction. Yeah, ghosted here. This person here could be trying to do that. They could have like ghosted somebody here. Somebody trying to cope with the fact that they ghosted somebody, or that they could be detached from somebody. So somebody trying to use like work as a coping mechanism here to act like they not bothered here about being attached with somebody here, or at the fact that that somebody here was like lying or some shit like that. Something. We got feelings here. This person here is trying to cope. That's how they cope with their feelings. They're trying to cope with their feelings here. Somebody in their feelings. Yeah, and they use work. We got hustling here. Same shit, different day. This person used work to cope. Like, they use work here to cope with their feelings. To suppress their feelings. When it comes out to somebody here, yeah, memories, somebody from the past. Yeah, legal matters here. Yeah, especially about something here. Somebody they could have divorced or some shit like that. We got feelings here. Or this could be you. You know, maybe this is what you used to do in the past. We got legal matters and memories here. Somebody here that that's on the same shit, different day here. That could be focused on their money here. I don't know what this legal matters is about. Or this could just be simple like karma here. Like, this could be like a repeated pattern or something like that. You might catch yourself in like a repeated pattern. Maybe you used to do this in the past, and you might end up catching yourself doing this again, and that's what a legal matters is coming in. But I feel like this could be like actual legal matters, something that happened in the past, something pertaining to somebody who focuses on money here. They may be caught up about something that they did in the past as well too. That's another thing. And this is not about like an actual job. Somebody who's just focused on money here. Same shit, different day. They past is catching up to them. Or somebody here that they got like a history of having like legal issues pertaining to like finances or some shit like that. They still on the same shit. This person could be known for going to jail because of like finances, like doing something pertaining to like money or some shit like that. And they still on the same shit, different name. This could be somebody that that got legal matters in the past. That was like focused on money. They still doing the same shit. And that's the person that's most likely trying to cope with their emotions and shit like that. They trying to cope with like acting like they don't care about telling lies on you or something like that. Somebody is definitely trying to cope with like I guess without you being in their life, but this person still got feelings for you though. And this is somebody who's always focused on money. This person here always going to jail for that too. You can know that about this person. Legal matters and memories here. Something that this person did in the past for legal matters pertaining to them being focused on money, they still doing the same shit to this day. So they past is still their present. Especially when it comes to how they make their money. They still on that same type of time today. And that's what led them in jail the last time. And that's what they doing again. Like this person here could be a scammer, a con artist, a dope dealer, something illegal. They was on it back then, they on it now. When it comes to how they make their money. And it's somebody who that's in their feelings about you. They can still have feelings for you. This person trying to cope with by them focusing on making money or some shit like that. And yeah, like I'm telling you, you are uninterested here. You are uninterested here with somebody that's shady as hell. Yeah, this person that's on the same shit different days. Somebody who got legal issues here. Like somebody that they got legal issues from the past. and they still own it to this day. Like, this person is very money motivated, but it's like for the wrong reasons. It's illegal. Like, it's illegal. And they know that you aren't interested in them because they shady. And you could be very much unbothered by them trying to like cyberbully you as well too. This could be somebody who was in jail trying to cyberbully you. This person could be behind bars, like trying to cyberbully you. Like, they could be on a goddamn a confiscated ass phone trying to cyberbully your ass. And like, this is somebody who, like, you know, that's probably in jail right now doing shit like this. Like, y'all be surprised. Y'all know how they be on the phones. Like, somebody here that you know that was doing shit back then and they still doing the same shit now. Somebody who was focused on finances here. This is somebody, they're talking about somebody that's in jail. That's why I've seen reconciliation and involvement, some shit like that. Like, somebody who, like, they want to get into it with you or some shit like that. Or somebody could be going to jail here for trying to like cyberbully you or something like that. Somebody that's focused on making money here, they still on the same shit every day, but you aren't interested in them because they shady, and you aren't bothered by them trying to cyberbully you or throw like slick shots at you. This person here could be doing that shit from jail, because you know they be on the phones in jail and shit like that. Like, they be on the phones in jail, so this person may be making like statuses about you, like throwing slick shots at you while they in jail. Reckless love and sex. I'm telling you, like, they could be sitting here saying all kinds of shit like that, like, you know, stuff like that. No strings, reckless sex. So you don't care, like, you know, what this person is saying here. Also, somebody here might try to cyberbully you here by trying to, like, you know, post something with this reckless sex and this no strings here. Somebody may go to jail as well too for, like, you know, posting like a video of you and them because you're not interested in them. This shady person here that you unbothered about. So this person, like, you know, want to get back at you by trying to like post something of y'all having like reckless sex. This one that you don't have no attachments to, and they can end up going to jail for that. You know, they feel like, you know, you don't care, so it's like they want to get your attention some type of way. So, man, they want to like cyberbully you by posting, like, you know, videos of what y'all did in the past or something like that. This person that you don't have no strings attached with. Or this probably why this person is in jail, because of them having like reckless sex. This person's trying to cyberbully you. Like, that's probably why you don't have no attachment to this person, because they could be in jail at this time because of reckless sex. You know, like, they could have did some reckless ass shit, like sexually. And that's probably why you don't have no attachment to them. This person is trying to cyberbully you. This person who is just focused on money, that's very money motivated. Like, that's what they went to jail for in the past. And this time they could be in jail because of they reckless, you know, sexual behavior. That's the truth. Spirit touched my bag. So back then, this person could have went to jail and stuff like that because of, you know, they illegal ways of making money, and they still on the same shit. But you are interested in this person and they shady ways, and you aren't bothered by this person cyberbullying you as well too, because this is somebody who most likely done went to jail because of their reckless sexual. You know, they don't know how to control themselves on the sexual sense. Like, they probably, I don't know what they did. They could have like molested somebody. They could have like touched on somebody, or they could have just did something that was like, you know, perverted. And that's probably why they in jail. And they trying to cyberbully you or some shit like that from jail. This one here that you don't have no attachments to. So they did something like reckless or something like that. And that says no strings. This person wasn't probably like physically touching somebody or physically, like, you know, having sex with somebody here. But it was like something in that manner. But to where it's still like perverted, maybe. That's what I'm getting off of these cards, shit. That's what I'm getting off of these cards. Give me something else. I'm telling you, we got mirroring here. So this person here, because somebody could be mirroring a situation like this. Somebody who was like cyberbullying somebody here. Girl fight and moving on. So somebody here is mirroring a situation here. To where somebody is doing the same thing. Or maybe you could have somebody that's, you know, you could have somebody else that's trying to do you like this. We got girl fighting, we got moving on, letting go, loving you. Somebody here that's moving on for somebody here that's like trying to compete. Somebody could be mirroring the same situation here. You know. And this is somebody who's like moving on for somebody here that, you know, that could, you know, be getting into like a physical fight with somebody here, or you know, or argument with somebody here. Somebody's like mirroring the same situation with somebody else here. So somebody that's mirroring the same situation, they moving on from somebody here that's trying to, like, you know, compete with them or trying to like start a problem with them by probably saying that they do something like this cyberbullying police station here. This is somebody here that you, like, you know, that's somebody here like regular sex with, no strings attached here. We got mirroring. Somebody here that's moving on from somebody here that's competing with them. They could be experiencing the same thing. And also, if this not dealing with somebody that, you know, that's like touching on somebody, then this person is trying to cyberbully you here. Like I said, this person be trying to like share like videos of y'all or something like that. Or this person here is like, you know, trying to like speak on you sexually. And or they're trying to like, you know, make it seem like, you know, this person could be like, you know, making fake profiles of you and some more stuff, trying to get you caught up with the police or some shit like that. And somebody here mirroring the same situation here. Like, somebody could be going through the same thing. Like, somebody could be going through the same thing, or somebody else could be doing this to you. Like, you can have more than one person trying to do this shit to you. If it's not, like, you know, somebody that's mirroring this. Like, somebody could be trying to do the same shit to you. We got a trap here. So, whoever this is that's over here mirroring this, they trying to, like, trap somebody here. Yeah, closing this cycle, twin flames. So, somebody here that, you know, that's mirroring this, somebody that you could have moved on from and started loving yourself. Somebody trying to trap you. A twin flame here that you could have closed the cycle out with. Like I said, if this is not somebody else mirroring the same situation as you, then this could be another person that is like trying to do the same thing to you that somebody else done did to you. Like a twin flame here, yeah, like they trying to do the same thing. You unbothered by them cyberbullying you too. Love spell here, wish, and this person went as far as trying to do a love spell on you. This person went as far as trying to trap you with a love spell here, and they did this because they let their ego get in the way of your relationship. This somebody who was focused on finances here. This twin flame here. So this twin flame is just like somebody else from your past. This twin flame is just like somebody else from your past that's on the same shit different day. That's most likely in jail because of, like, you know, shit that they did from the past when it comes to like how they make their money. Somebody that you uninterested in that's being shady as hell, and you unbothered by them trying to cyberbully you here. And this person here could definitely be in jail here because of like sexual shit. Or they're gonna end up in jail because of that. And this twin flame here that's trying to trap you is finna go to jail for the same thing. And this twin flame is also very money focused as well too. So y'all got people from y'all past here that's literally trying to do the same thing to y'all, trying to trap y'all ass. You got two people from your past here doing the same thing, and one of them is already in jail here that's trying to cyberbully you. They already in jail, and this person here is most likely in jail because of, you know, of their sex addiction with this reckless sex and no strings attached here. Maybe this person was trying to get somebody here, you know, or maybe this person here was like, you know, trying to blast somebody here, and they could have went to jail here for like cyberbullying, like trying to share like photos or pictures of somebody here because they wanted to get back at somebody. And you got a twin flame here that you could have moved on from, and you know, they want to start something with you. They want to like start war with you because, you know, you moved on from them, and they want to trap you. This twin flame here. This twin flame is now feeling trapped as well too. Yeah, with a Jezebel here, this twin flame here, they got a Jezebel on them. Yeah, no strings here that they was doing no strings with. Bad credit. They over here broke with this Jezebel here that they wasted their time with. They on the same shit every day with this Jezebel here, trying to get some money. This twin flame also got a Jezebel spirit on them as well too. This twin flame could be selling themselves. That's probably how they make their money. They broke. This twin flame here was trying to do a love spell on you, and they was doing this out of ego. It's like they was trying to do like a love spell on you to where you'll give to them. They got a whole Jezebel spirit on them, and they could also have a Jezebel attached. Yeah, they did this out of ego. Yes, boss daddy here. They did this out of ego. Their ego is hurt because you could be somebody that's stable here. Yeah, we got a girl fight here. And this person here wants to cause problems to you because you somebody that's stable. So this twin flame got like a Jezebel attached to them, or a Jezebel spirit attached to them. Their ego is getting away from your relationship because you somebody that's stable here. And that's why they want to be shady towards you, because first of all, you're not interested in them. And so they want to cause problems to you because you don't want to give to them. What's this? Yeah, that's why they want to cause problems to you or put you in competition here by giving you a bad reputation. No strings. We got married, but you don't have some type of, yeah. They're trying to put you in competition, but you don't have no attachments here to this married person here. That's finna go to jail. Yeah, sweet talk here. This person's trying to come in and sweet talk you here, but you're not attached to this person at all. Like, they couldn't come in and sweet talk you to, like, put you in a third party to make you look bad. They want to create a bad reputation here by putting you like in a third party here that you was very much unbothered by. You did not care about no third party. You did not care about competing against nobody. And so this person wants to cyberbully you because you didn't want to be attached to it. So it's kind of like they were trying to like bully you into being a third party. It's like whatever your past person did to you, you got another person here that was trying to do the same way, a twin flame here that was trying to like bully you into like being a third party. And they married to somebody here. It's like they wanted to force you to be a third party. You are not none of that. So you literally, like, was mirroring the same situation elsewhere, and you done moved on from somebody here because this person here was trying to put you in competition here. So like I said, hustling, same shit different day. Somebody who was focused on money here, and that same shit different day. You are uninterested in this shady ass person that you unbothered about. That's trying to like cyberbully you. This could be somebody that you had reckless sex with as well too. Like, you could have like a no strings connection with this person. And this person could be going to jail. And this is like a mirroring situation here of you moving on from this person here that's trying to put you in competition or like start war with you. You could be being trapped by somebody else, or you got somebody else who's trying to trap you here, a twin flame here that is attached to a Jezebel here whose ego is shattered, and they let that ego get in the way of a relationship here. Yeah. This is somebody who like, they could have thought that they was with a boss daddy that they was putting you in competition with, that they was having like a no strings connection with, that they end up marrying as well too. Yeah, we got unfazed, and that's when they was acting real unfazed towards you. Yeah, this person wants to like sweet talk you and some more stuff. Damn. Yeah, they finna learn a karmic lesson. Yeah, secret lover here. I miss you. Yeah, they miss you now. But they want you to be a secret lover though. We got cop blocking here. This person here that they could have married here. They probably wish this person would have never cop blocked them, left you hanging. They wish they would have never left you hanging here for this person here that they marry here. That they over here learning a karmic that they over here, learning a karmic lesson with, that they was living a toxic lifestyle with. This twin flame, he learning a karmic lesson with this Jezebel here. Yeah, and this man miss you. But he wants you to be a secret lover though. Like, no, what the fuck? Like, it's like they forcing it on you. Like, it's like they trying to force that title on you, like, for third parties. It's like they trying to force you to be a secret lover when you ain't never gave that. It's like they want you to be that so bad. My nose is itching. That's confirmation. They want you to be a third party so bad for third parties. Like, it's like they want to put the third parties on a pedestal and make you look like a downgrade to make them look like somebody. I just don't understand it. Like, why not just move on? Like, they put so much effort into it. That's why they finna go to jail. That's exactly why they finna learn lessons with these same third parties that they be putting on pedestals to, like, try to put you down. They finna get, like, taught. They finna be taught lessons with these women here that they was trying to put above you and trying to put you at war with these women. They finna be, these same women they was trying to use against you as leverage, it's finna be their downfall. Because they was trying to force you into a third party with these women so bad. They finna be, these same women finna be, like, using... These same women finna be their downfall. These same women finna be the reason why they finna go to jail as well too. A married couple is definitely finna go to jail. Oh God, yeah, spiritual hater here. This person here was a whole spiritual hater here. And now they in lack for living in the moment here. This one who did not like your light, your power, none of that. You aren't interested in this person here. You don't even like them. You don't even care how they feel. Yeah. This one who loves living in the moment and they didn't get nothing from it. Nothing. The truth then came out as well too, and now they reflecting about how they sat here and did all this for nothing. Like, you still in lack. You still in lack from living in the moment. You didn't get nothing from this. And you did all of that for what? Like, you did all of that for nothing. That's this twin flame karma lesson. You was over here focused on the money. And that's your karmic lesson for you focusing on money. It says hustling twin flame karmic lesson. And because he was on the same shit different day with this Jezebel that he was living a toxic lifestyle with. And he didn't get nothing from this. No money, no nothing. Both of these masculines. Both of them. A karmic twin flame and your real twin. This is a karmic twin and a real twin that they talking about. That's mirroring the same situation. And they both wish they would have never allowed these women to cop block. And they both finna end up going to jail. Police station and married here. And it's both, and it's most likely somebody they was like, you know, having sexual relations with. That's gonna end up sending their ass to jail. Probably gonna be saying that they was doing this and that. Yeah. Cyberbullying, no strings. Yeah, because they see how focused you is on somebody that you don't even have no attachments to. Family in reverse here. You not even into this person here. That's a spiritual right here. Somebody ain't even interested in them no more. We got sex addiction and threat, and that's exactly why. Yeah, backstab here. Uninterested. This person don't even want to be shady towards you no more. They done learn the whole karmic lesson here from living a toxic lifestyle with a spiritual hater here. That they realize that they ain't even got no family with. They go find out that this person was backstabbing them the whole entire time. That they had a whole sex addiction with. Yeah, that was intimidated. They go find out that this boss daddy they thought, you know, was a boss, or whoever this boss daddy is, he gonna realize, you know, while he being shady to you, he gonna find out that a kid ain't even his. Whatever he thought was a family was never his family. And yeah, he gonna find that out real fast. That's gonna be his karmic lesson. Both of these masculine, this karmic masculine and your real, both of these masculine are karmic, but one of them is a karmic twin and one of them is a real twin. That's both of their lessons. So they want to be shady towards you, then they finna find out, you know, family ain't family, and those kids you thought was your kids is not your kids. So while you trying to sit here and hurt the collective by trying to create a family off of betrayal, you finna get betrayed. And your sex addiction is definitely gonna be your biggest, you know, downfall. And also, it's gonna be, if you betray the collective with their family, then be expected to be betrayed by family. And also, if you even listen to family about collective, be expecting to be betrayed by family again. It don't even matter how it's gonna go. Just know that you finna get backstabbed. You finna get backstabbed by somebody here that is intimidated by you, and this is somebody here that you know that's gonna take a family from you that you thought was yours. And also, this gonna be somebody here that you go cut off that's family as well too. And this is a shady ass stable person in your family that you probably don't fuck with, that you gonna end up cutting off. So yeah, it's like you gonna get back what you gave, especially the woman that you put on a pedestal. So it's two masculine. It's a karmic twin flame and your real twin flame. Both of them is mirroring the same situation. And they stuck with these Jezebels here that they chose over you out of ego. Yeah, they did this because of finances, or they, you know, thought they had. Yeah, they feel like a jackass. Bad habits. They feel like a jackass here for, like, you know, staying stuck with their bad habits. We got moving on. They feel like they should have moved on from their addictions here. They feel like they should have moved on from the person that they married. They feel like they should have moved on from talking shit about you. Yeah, they feel like they should have moved on. That's how they feel like now. Yeah, intimidation and turning your back. Yeah, because they was talking shit about you because they was intimidated at the fact that you turned your back on them. Because you wasn't finna allow them to disrespect you or play in your face or try to force you to be a third party for a third party. So it's like they were trying to force you to be a third party for a third party, and then turned around and found out that, oh, no, you did. And now you stuck with them, and you ain't got no money, and you ain't got no hoes, and the bitch got you sick. Like, what? Shit, you ain't getting nothing from out of this. So you did all this trying to play in our face and hurt our feelings, but the only person whose feelings is hurt is yours. And we still get to move on and be happy and free. Yeah, threaten, turning your back. They was intimidated at the fact that you turned your back on them. They feel like they should, like, you know, they feel like a jackass here. For, like, you know, feeding their addictions. We got cyberbully, no strings, jackass, unbothered, girl fight. They feel like a jackass for even, like, you know, trying to cause war with you or put you in competition when you didn't even give a fuck. They feel like they should have just left you the fuck alone because you didn't give a fuck from the jump with unbothered here. You was unbothered about them trying to put you in competition in the first place. You was unbothered about them trying to even cause any arguments or trying to, like, create wars with you. They feel like a jackass. You know. Or they wanted to be a jackass in your life here. trying to be toxic here after you done moved on and they was talking shit, or they feel like a jackass for like, you know, being toxic towards you after you done moved on and steady talking shit about you, and it's because they was intimidated by you for you turning your back. And it's both of them. They both did this, mirroring, cop blocking in reverse, talking shit. They both is feeling this karmic twin and your real twin. They both wishing that they would have never cop blocked you or talked shit about your ass. Or they was like both talking shit because they couldn't cop block you. I'm sorry. They both was mirroring this. They both was talking shit about you because they couldn't cop block you, and they was both intimidated by you because you turned your back on both of them. So they both is, that's why they going through this. They was trying to be jackasses towards you and do all types of shit to you. Yeah, clout hungry, just saying all types of shit about you. Trying to say all types of stuff about you. Talking shit and just saying all kinds of shit about you, knowing that they was telling lies. That's why we seen in a pre-shuffle where they over here acting like they unbothered about the lies that they told about you. Yeah, because them lies is catching up. It's 89 folks in here, it's only 59 likes. When we match up to that, we'll start the reading back. Okay, back to the reading. If you get my comments saying like off the wall stuff, I'm just gonna block you. I'm not even gonna waste my time saying that to you. Because you don't have to tell me what is not yours. I'm just reading energy. I'm not here to debate with you. Just keep that to yourself. I do not care. I don't care. Or I'm just gonna turn the comments off. Like, and we can just finish the reading like that, honestly. But yeah, so it said like, you know, this person is learning a karmic lesson. Both of these masculines, these twin flames, is both learning karmic lessons here by being focused on money. That's their karmic lesson, by being focused on money here. And like, you know, they over here doing the same shit different day with Jezebels and living a toxic lifestyle here. They karmic lesson is they toxic lifestyle and being a spiritual hater towards you, collective. And also not having family as well either. Just like they didn't want you to have family. And what else? Also finding out kids is not theirs. People being shady towards them and their family. Just like how if they betrayed you with family members, they finna get betrayed by family members. Or they finna find out that kids is not theirs. Either or. Don't even matter. And they gonna be feeling like jackasses. They gonna be feeling like jackasses here. Or this is because they was being jackasses because they chose to stay in their toxic ass behavior here by trying to cyberbully you because you didn't want no attachments to them. So since you didn't want nothing to do with them, they want to cyberbully you. They want to throw slick shots at you, or if you got like a platform, they want to try to like bully you online. It was this karmic masculine and your twin. Both of them both was doing it. They both want to try to like bully you. Then you was not paying attention to. And it's because they was mad that you didn't want to be a third party for third parties. They wanted to like degrade you so bad. They wanted you to be less than, feel less than, because that's how they feel about themselves. And whoever they marry is finna end up sending their ass to jail. And when they go to jail, they go move on from them. Yeah. So while they sitting here talking shit about you, whoever they done married finna get their ass sent to jail. And then once they get sent to jail, they finna move on from you. Or somebody here is going to end up getting sent to jail once they find out that you married and moved on. One of them probably going to end up, you know, getting upset and want to like fight or some shit like that once they find out that you married and moved on. They're gonna be talking shit about you, especially once you get married. They'll probably saying that you still fuck with them and some other stuff. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, they fucked up over you. These psychotic ass exes of yours that's still talking shit about you. They be over here talking shit about you and being clout hungry because they fucked up over you. Both of them. We got Psycho here. Yeah, these psychos that was over here acting like they fake busy. They fucked up over you. These obsessive ass exes here. And then on top of that, these Jezebels they be over here fucking off with be over here obsessed as well too. These Jezebels see that these masculines is obsessed over you, that they was living a toxic lifestyle with. Same shit, different day. These Jezebels see that these masculines are obsessed with you. So whoever they chose over you, they only chose them just to try to get up on your skin. They don't really like these women for real. They only chose these women because they only try to get up on your skin. And these women is realizing that these men are not even interested in them. They chose them out of ego. And to even go up against you. They even use these women to go up against you, to put these women in competition, to make these women think that you was competing or that you wanted them, to make these women to, like, you know, go against you. And you ain't even studying these men. It says unbothered, girl fight, jackass. They feel like a jackass for trying to compete with you, finding out that you ain't even studying these men. These men was over here putting them in competition, knowing that you ain't want shit to do with them. But they want these women to tag along with they childish ass ways, because these men wanted you back, and these women really didn't fully understand it. But these women are starting to really see how obsessed these men is over you, and they really seeing that it's more to what you saying. They realize now it's more to what you saying. Like, this person ain't really like on you like that. You on them like that, and that's why these other women is feeling like jackasses. Because they say that you unbothered, you not studying them, and they seeing how hard these men are going, trying to like cyberbully you and trying to, like, you know, make you look bad. They trying to cyberbully you because you don't have no attachments to them, and these women see how obsessed these men are. Like, you know, they see, these women see how obsessed these men is when it comes to like cyberbullying or throwing shade at your ass. It's like these men focus on you so much that they don't even focus on them, and they see that. I'm telling you, like, illusions and goodbye, they be telling lies as well too about, you know, oh, I'm done with them, or I'm the reason why, I'm the one that left them behind. Like, what? Like, that's crazy. So they be over here casting illusions and stuff like that, you know. This Psycho here, this one who was never even really done with you for real. Like, they was never done with you. These psychos that was like, that's messed up over you, they was over here acting fake busy. They was never done with you for real. With this phony and goodbye, they was never really done with you for real. They just did this, like, you know, thinking that you was gonna be waiting around and then they was gonna come back around to you. Like, no. They was never done with you for real. But you was done with them though. Like, you was done with them for real. And that's why they messed up over you. And that's why they over here dragging these women along, trying to sit here and make these women think that you over here want them and that you competing for them. And you don't even want them. When these women find out that you really don't want them, that's what be fucking them up. And they feel stupid that you don't even want these men. And they feel dumb for even going along with these men to try to, like, you know, to try to like bully you. Because they had them doing it with them. What's the, need some more messages. That's what's so crazy. Yeah, rejected. I'm telling you, like, rejected and massive regrets here. These people here, these masculine that's fucked up over you, that's obsessed over you, that was acting fake busy towards you at one point in time, that rejected you, they in massive regrets for rejecting you and acting fake busy towards you. Yeah, pop the question in romance here. Feelings. These men, they still got feelings for you. And they in regret as well too for popping the question to somebody else. They wish they would have popped the question to you. So when they married somebody else, they wish they would have married you instead. So both of them went off and married somebody else, and now they wish they would have married you. And they did it out of spite. They did it to hurt you out of spite. And then they find out that kids, they ain't even got no kids with nobody here. They regret putting you in competition too, because you don't care. Unbothered, girl fight, jackass, massive regrets. They regret putting you in competition. They regret causing problems in your life. They regret being a jackass to you. They regret all of that. If they could take that back, they would. But they know that they done did too much. And they can't take that back now. They done did too much. They done sat here and married other women sat here and got these other women to try to like go against you, like you the problem, but whole time these men is just stuck on you and they don't want to leave you alone, and they dragging these women in, making think that you competing with them and that you still want them and you don't. And when these women find out that you don't want them, they feel stupid as well too. And these men are in regret for even going this far. They regret going this far because they don't know, they didn't realize that you being done with them was like the last time. They thought that they was gonna have another time. So you being done with them, they couldn't take that. So they just had to keep going. They thought that if they bully you, they feel like they could bully their way back into your life. That's not how that go. Like, they was trying to bully you into a third party, like be a third party. That definitely is not finna happen. Like, you what? Bully us into a third party? That don't even make sense. Yeah, this the Joker, but he got the jackass on here. I love you, because they love your ass. They in Massive Regrets, they did all of this because in all actuality they love your ass in the end. These folks here obsessed over you. These men that was cyberbullying you here, that you don't have no attention to, they was obsessed over you because they really love you and they was pretending like they don't. And that's why they in Massive Regrets that they chose, that they did all of this to you, because they can't come back from it. And then they done went off and married somebody. They done betrayed the fuck out you. They done did the most to you to where they know that they cannot return to you. And it's two of them. Yeah, they love you here. Somebody who got a sickness here, yeah, into you. Somebody here that got a sickness here that's still into you here, yeah, that you running from. This person here from your past here that's focused on finances here, because this person here was still casting illusions, and they still want to come in and cast illusions to this day, because they still on the same shit different day. They still doing the same thing. We got wish and sex addiction here. This person here is still on the same shit. Like, they feel like you was like the best sex they ever had. Like, you fulfilled them sexually as well too. Yeah, because they realized that these Jezebel wasn't really doing it for them. Fairy tale, Jezebel, toxic, psycho. Yeah, and not only that, they realized these Jezebels had them under illusions as well too in the past, to make them, like, focus on money or some shit like that. They in Massive Regrets because they realize they love you, and this is somebody who got a sickness here that's still into you, both of them, and you running from them. They both was talking shit about you. Both of them. Mirroring, cop block in reverse, talking shit into you. Mirroring, yes. Like, motherfuckers is talking shit. And also, like I said, Divine Feminine, if this is not two, this could be two truths. It could be two masculines. And also, this could be you, Divine Feminine, and Divine Masculine, this could be you too. If you experiencing this. You could be in Massive Regrets. You could love somebody here, but you could have ended up catching a case. Or, you could have caught a sickness here. And, and somebody that's into you here could be running from you because of the past. Like, your past. That's steady cast, like, that's steady getting you caught up in illusions. Sex addiction and wish. This person over here casting illusions over your ass. Close this out. So there could be two truths. There could be two masculines, a karma masculine and a two karma masculine, like a twin flame, and the other one, and also Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Like, this could be two truths for you. Like, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, y'all both could be mirroring the same situation, to where these folks cannot cop block y'all. They talking shit about you because they still into you, and you running from them. They can't do nothing because you ran from them. We got workplace affair. Somebody was casting illusion about a workplace affair here that they was having. Romance in my way. Somebody was very controlling here. That was having a workplace affair here with somebody here. And they was casting illusions here. That was something that happened in the past. Somebody that's into you here could be running from somebody from their past here that was casting illusions about a workplace affair. Close this out. Yeah, somebody cannot control something no more. Somebody that was being shady here. Yeah, we got GPS and we got Firestorm. Somebody is getting left behind. So this person here that was like, trying to, like, somebody who was once able to control something here about, casting illusions about having a workplace affair here, saying that they wasn't interested in somebody at their job, they cannot keep doing it. Somebody's getting left behind, and that's their karma. This person is taking losses and some more stuff. This boss daddy here that don't have a family here that's being rejected, they not able to control a situation here. And it's because they was like being shady here. This could be someone who's stable here. That's who this is. This person here that's a boss daddy. This could be somebody who, you may not have a family with, or they could have found out some kids ain't theirs. This person, or somebody cannot be like that towards a boss daddy. Somebody cannot, be stubborn towards a boss daddy here. This boss daddy could have cut off family here. They could have rejected, family here, or somebody that, that they don't have kids with. Or somebody cannot control this boss daddy here that they could have once thought they had a family with, and they could be rejecting this person here. And they could be very much, in massive regrets because they love you. This person here definitely, could have called like a sickness here. Police station, married, moving on. It could have definitely been the police involved here with somebody that was married here. And they could have moved on because somebody gave them a sickness here. This person that's into you, they the one that's running from somebody from their past that's only focused on money here, that's steady casting illusions as well too about a workplace affair. But this person here can no longer control. They can no longer control this person here. So whoever their ex is that had a workplace affair, they cannot control somebody here. Yeah, somebody is definitely leaving somebody behind. That's this person karma. And like I said, there could be two truths. There could be divine masculine and, a karma masculine and a twin. Not karma, a karmic twin and a twin for you, divine feminine. I know it's a lot of masculines out here though. That's what I'm saying, because it's not just showing like one. It ain't even showing, like, it's not even labeling, but I can tell by how I'm reading it. And then when it says mirroring, you definitely experiencing this same situation with somebody here. And then on top of that, it's like, it's been showing like, it's another masculine in y'all energy. Thank you for the super chat. It's definitely been showing like, you had another masculine here that you dealt with that was trying to mirror the same situation that you already done went through with somebody else that they were trying to put you through. And it was showing that divine masculine here is also mirroring the same situation here that you went through. So that's why I'm saying it like that. So I don't want to confuse y'all, but y'all like, damn, like how many people is it? It's a lot of folks. It's a lot of folks in y'all energy. So somebody's getting left behind, pretty much. If this person had a hard time walking away once before, they probably not no more. And we go close it out. Let me see what this is. Divination. Somebody is so insecure here. Somebody who be using like divination and stuff like that. Yeah, somebody here is so insecure. Somebody can be insecure about a reading here as well too. Yeah, somebody does not like this. Somebody could be very much, in like, self-doubt here about a reading. Or somebody wants somebody to be in this self-doubt energy here about them getting readings. Somebody don't want somebody to like, believe the insight that they're receiving. They want somebody to feel insecure about, trusting their intuition as well too. Spirit do not want you to be insecure about your intuition here. They definitely want you to like, trust what you, feeling, and also trust the insight that you're receiving as well too. A lover. This is a lover. That's so crazy because how these cards fill out. This is a lover here that they're talking about. Protected here. Protected and lover here. So this insight is to help you protect yourself. Whoever this lover is that I'm talking to. So you could be the one that's feeling very insecure about you receiving some type of insight. And Spirit wants you to know that this insight is to help protect you. It's not to make you feel insecure or to second guess yourself. Yeah, content. And they saying that, you'll be content and happy as well too, that you protected yourself with this insight here. It's a general reading, so just take the parts that do resonate. Yeah, like you'll be content because somebody here is definitely trying to intentionally hurt and harm you as well too. And it's what, 90 people up in here? It's only 70 likes. Yeah, we got to do something about that. Somebody could be a part of the LGBTQ community here. Somebody could be on the down low. Somebody may want to intentionally hurt and harm somebody because they on the down low. That's another thing I'm getting. Somebody can want to intentionally hurt and harm somebody because they on the down low. Yeah, this person here is being abandoned and isolated here. That's a part of the LGBTQ community. They could be like, want to intentionally hurt and harm somebody because they on the DL, And this person here is like feeling isolated and abandoned. This somebody that you could have left behind. Yeah, content. This person see that you've been happy ever since. Like since you left them behind. And before I start again, we gonna go ahead and stop until the numbers match up, and then that's when we'll finish it off. But yeah, somebody's definitely DL. Like, that's why they want to hurt you, because you could expose that they did. Like, maybe these readings is making somebody love or feel like, you know, insecure, or like, you know, and it's self-doubt energy, I guess. Or maybe somebody love her, like, you know, want somebody to like doubt themselves about readings that they could be getting about them, like, you know, being on the DL, being into the same sex. That's another thing. This is a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. You'd be surprised. But yeah, well, it's 81 people in here, and it's only 72. When we match them likes up, then we'll start the reading back. All right, we back, y'all. Thank you for the ones who do support. I really appreciate that a whole lot. Give me a overall message. Okay. Somebody here is not, it's like on the fence here. Transformation, rebirth on the fence. Somebody here, yeah, ugly spell and beauty spell. Somebody here that you know that is trying to steal somebody's blessings here. Like, that glamour magic is definitely falling at this time. Like, when it comes to somebody who's trying to steal somebody like blessings and stuff like that, this person, they looking bad. Somebody's looking real bad. Like, you know, for trying to steal from somebody here, because this enticing and alluring here is sideways, so it's like it's slowly fading. So if somebody was like trying to glamour themselves, make themselves look good, this shit is fading, especially when it comes to like somebody trying to like steal somebody's blessings and stuff like that. Yeah. And then somebody trying to keep somebody from like having a rebirth here, or trying to like have an upgrade, or this person here cannot entice somebody here to get an upgrade. So somebody here is definitely like starting to look bad for trying to steal somebody's blessings, and it's not going in their favor. Honestly, this shit is like, might as well say it's in reverse. Like, the glamour magic done fade. So if somebody was trying to use like they looks or some shit like that, or like, you know, make themselves look good, that shit faded. Like, you not having no rebirth, no upgrade, no nothing, because you cannot entice somebody here. You cannot entice somebody here to steal their blessings here, or to be attached to their blessings, which is still like stealing their blessings by attaching yourself to it. Anything else before I close this out? I just want to get a few from here. We got, yeah, because you greedy. You like to overindulge. You greedy. It's a group. There's a group of materialistic individuals here that's greedy. They like to overindulge here. They like to overindulge. And like, you know, that glamour magic is failing for theirs. Like, you know, if they look like they had it, they ain't got it no more. This could be a whole family. Maybe people are starting to see that about somebody if this is not a whole family. Yeah, I'm telling you, energy work here. Somebody was like manipulating energy here. Somebody was playing with energy. They didn't regret for doing it. Spiritual gift and content here. Somebody here was like manipulating somebody, you know, somebody was manipulating energy here. They would regret doing it. Spiritual gift and contentment. Yeah, somebody could have had like a spiritual gift here that they was like, you know, content with, and they was probably misusing their gifts. And they regret doing it. Or they could have thought that somebody who was doing energy work was going to be in regret, but this person who got a spiritual gift is actually content with themselves. Yeah, a supreme being here. Yeah, they were trying to cast illusions over somebody here that's a supreme being that people is very much attracted to. We got a friend here. Yeah, you got a friend here. I guess his friend was trying to come off like they was a supreme being. They was casting illusions, trying to pretend to be the collective here. And now a whole bunch of people here is caught up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now somebody here that's greedy, this masculine here, he done been abandoned and isolated here. He feel abandoned and isolated by you, this greedy ass masculine here. Plug this out. This man could be like a fire sign, or he could have it in his chart. Or he could be just somebody very impulsive. Yeah, collective you. I'm telling you, they could have swore, they was sitting here saying that you, somebody here that was going to be, they spoke so low on you, they said you wasn't going to be shit, and then they said you had a mental problem as well, too. This is what they said about you, collective. Somebody who is very much self-sufficient, intelligent here, somebody who can stand alone. That's what they said about you, you collective. You somebody here that's a Sigma here. You somebody that's fearless here. You intelligent, you independent. You somebody that could stand alone. And they said that you somebody here that you know that was like in lack, poverty. They said you wasn't shit, was never gonna be shit, and that you had mental health issues. And it sounds to me you are very, very bright. Like they were trying to use this against you because you somebody that's very mysterious as well too. Like they were trying to sit here and use that crazy ass narrative about you because you somebody that's very mysterious. Like you very silent and you very strong, and they feel like you wasn't gonna say nothing or speak up about yourself. And how did that play out, Spirit, when they were saying this shit about the collective, about them calling her or him poor and you turn out to be the Empress. That's how they came out. You turn out to be the Empress, yeah, and now they scared. People that you had contracts with is scared. So people that you was in relationships with was over here talking down on you. So you had folks that you had relationships with here, people that you had contracts with, was saying that you wasn't gonna be shit, and they was listening to other folks saying it about you. That's even worse. People that you was laying up with, folks that you could have had kids with, once was married to, folks that you shared the same bed with. I don't give a fuck if you was married to them or not. You had some type of relationship with these folks, and they thought that about you. So if you feel like that about us, then what that says about you, because you laid up with us. So you feel like we want shit, then what that makes you? Obviously, it looks to me you ain't shit either, because it's definitely reflecting on your end. It's for sure not reflecting on our end. So it's like you sat here and you got to eat your words for seeing calling this person a bum. You was out here manipulating energy to where this person couldn't make it. Like that's the reason why that was happening like that. It wasn't because the person couldn't do it on their own. It's because you was over here. It was because you was over here doing shit to put this person in a position, and they were still able to overcome that, and they were still able to be in a rightful ass energy, which is this Empress energy. And for masculine, switch role, Emperor. You a whole Emperor. And now they over here scared. Folks here that you got like contracts with, or you know, that you once was with. Now they worried. Because they done sat here and they lied. They done lied on your name. Talk shit about you, spoke down on you, and then the ones they chose over you that they thought they was Empress, because that's what it looked like. These hoes over here playing the fucking magic on y'all ass, and motherfuckers be smoking. Oh, that's not real, bitch. That's very much real. Glamour magic is a real fucking thing. We just seen that shit flipping in reverse. They starting to see these hoes who they is. That money that ran out. Yeah, that's glamour magic. Like you can dress that shit up. Like you can dress up a motherfucker flaws. Like you can dress that shit up. But when that money run out, then what? Nothing. What you had in common? Fucking and money. It wasn't no substance. It wasn't no real love or no nothing now. Like, but you actually held weight in these folks' life, Divine Feminine, with money or no money. Like, you actually held weight in these people's life. So it's like you don't need no money for, like, you know, to be special. You special regardless, and they didn't respect that, and they didn't appreciate that or value that, and that's just what, and that's not your problem. So you finna be moved towards people that do respect that and value that. All right, so what's the outcome for that? I'm telling you, we got Capricorn here. You could be a Capricorn. You could be somebody that's very practical, very prudent, very ambitious, and disciplined, patient and careful. You took the longer route. You took the longer route. You was very practical on how you move. You was very prudent. You somebody that's viewed as very ambitious, very disciplined, very patient and careful. You very reserved as well too. Yeah, especially when it comes to these greedy ass motherfuckers here. When it comes to them want you to give to them, you know to not do that. You could be in this Capricorn energy if you're not a Capricorn. When it comes to like greedy folks here trying to come towards you and like take from you, These folks see that you somebody that's very practical and very prudent, very ambitious and disciplined here. You very patient, you very careful. You can be very humorous and very reserved. Close this down. You got Capricorn in your chart. I know I'm a Capricorn rising. Mine is a Capricorn rising. We got children. Yeah, especially when it comes to anything that you choose to invest in, you take your time. You may be very patient with your children as well, too, with this Empress and Capricorn. If you don't have any kids, you're going to make a good mama when you do have children. You're going to be somebody that, make good investments with your children as well, too. You're going to be very practical with your kids, very careful, very reserved with your kids. That's another thing as well, too. If you do choose to have children, like you somebody who moves in silence, like you don't have to announce everything that you do. If you do choose to do anything, it's like whether people know or not, like you do things, and you somebody that's very humble, like you don't have to announce everything that you do, especially when it comes to you doing good deeds. You most likely the type of person, when you do good deeds, you probably tell folks don't tell nobody, and they probably still do it anyways. Like you somebody here that that's very disciplined within yourself. That's how people see you, especially when it comes to like your investments and your children and anything that you choose to create. People see that you take your time and you very careful and protective of what you choose to invest in, whether it's your kids or something that you actually creating. Yeah, we got empowerment here. Like they see that you got control of your shit. Like you got control of your shit. Yeah, and you got impersonators here that's trying to copy you. Like, I'm talking about even down to your kids. And if you don't have no kids, like, spirit letting it be known, like, you gonna end up having children. If you want some. But you gonna be a good mama, though. You gonna be a good mama. And your kids gonna take after you, especially when it comes to, like, your characteristics, like, you being in this Sigma energy and stuff like that. You gonna pass down your characteristics to your children. And, yeah. You might have up to 3 kids. You might have 2 boys and 1 girl. If that's what you want. I'm going to do a closing. But I do know it is somebody for sure want to have children with you. That's why I'm saying it. Because it's for sure a lover that want to have kids with you. And they saying like, it's not that you won't get a lover. It's just not right now. And I also was sitting here saying that, you're not closed off to love. It's just you very much reserved. So that's what I also want to say. I know I've been saying it like the wrong way lately. Like you're not closed off to love. You very much reserved. And you very much, focus on, building yourself up. Which is very much showing that you very much focus on building yourself up. Which is a good thing. And as you could see, that's what's going on. And, regardless of what people said about you, like, you stood 10 toes. And it's like, it wasn't about you proving nothing wrong to people. It wasn't about you proving people wrong. That's just who you is. Like, and that's just what you stand for. So it's kind of like, when we seen what people were sitting here saying about you, those lies that they told, and them pre-shuffles here, those were the folks who got feelings for you. They were sitting here lying. And now they trying to act like they unbothered. Because it shows that you was somebody who was focused on your work. And, it's showing like who was really focused on their work and who really wasn't. That's what this reading is really about. Like, it's showing who was really focused on their work and who really wasn't. And, how you need to be careful about how folks trying to come back around and some more stuff. And, like, now folks are scared because the truth is coming out. Like, it's being shown through y'all actions. Give me a closing message for Divine Masculine, what he needs to know. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, I don't like that. I'm going to still look, though. We got 7 of Swords and King of Cups here. What is this? 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Fool here. So, Divine Masculine, you could definitely be taking some type of advice here on how to be, like, real strategic here. On how you should move. Especially when it comes to people here that's being very deceitful towards you. And trying to be underhanded towards you. It's like, this, and you can be keeping that knowledge to yourself here. We got 3 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely learning and studying, especially when it comes to on how you can worry about yourself, take care of yourself here. The Fool here, on how you can sit here and pretty much take a leap of faith on your own, because you trying to move very strategically at this time. Like, you trying to sit here and learn and study on how you can be more independent, have more success here and be more stable here, especially when it comes to you taking like a leap of faith here. You trying to be more strategic here, and then you also like could be gaining knowledge here about people that trying to be very deceitful towards you, be underhanded towards you as well too. That's another thing. Be mindful of people who wants to work with you. You might want to be single at this time, especially when it comes to you stepping off into like a new beginning here, because people is very much being like manipulative. That's another thing. That's what spirit wants you to pay attention to. Be mindful who you choose to like work with that Three of Pentacles here. Like pay attention. Don't be so quick to like take action to the first thing. Like this is the time for you to be single with that Nine of Pentacles here. You need to be like focusing on yourself and your finances and stuff like that. And if you do choose to like deal with people, pay attention to who you choose to deal with. Especially if you look at them like somebody that you like, with the Three of Pentacles, that's like partnership. Like if you look at them like somebody that you want to like work with, or you see like a partnership with, pay attention to that while you're single with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Just a single individual here. It's like just pay attention. Especially about who you choose to go into like new beginnings with that Fool card, because you might end up choosing the wrong person here with that Seven of Swords here. You might end up choosing somebody that's very underhanded, or maybe you feel like that's what you probably going towards, and you might be trying to do things in a strategic manner as well too, on how you go about doing things, especially with you gaining some type of like information as well too, with you like studying somebody while you single that you probably want to take a leap of faith with. You might be strategically studying somebody here that you be taking like some good advice from or about, on how to like move or how to like come out dealing with this person. Like you studying this person with that Three of Pentacles and that Nine of Pentacles here. It's like how you should go about moving with this person. And also, like I said, you need to be very strategic as well too on the receiving end, especially when people trying to come towards you. Not just you going towards somebody, but also when people coming towards you. So the same way that you trying to be strategic on how you should move and towards somebody here, you need to make sure that you take that on the receiving end when people trying to come towards you. Is that making sense? I know that's making sense. I know it's making sense. Basically, what you using, what you doing right now, what you sitting here trying to like, gain some information about here on how you should move. I'm hoping this Seven of Swords is not you trying to be like, manipulative or nothing like that, but it's not showing that for real. It's just saying like you trying to be strategic here, and you gain information about being mindful of who you choose to work with and partner up with, because you see that everybody don't have your best interests, and you being strategic on how you choose to move with that emotional intelligence, and especially on who you choose to take some type of advice from. You trust somebody advice that you taking, and they helping you be more strategic with that Seven of Swords energy on how to duck and dodge, manipulate individuals and stuff like that. And also keeping your cool and not losing your shit over these folks because they're not worth it. They just want you to pay more attention and like learn these folks, especially like when it comes to like you being by yourself, you building yourself up, especially while going into like a new phase of your life. What is a closing for Divine Masculine? I hope that makes sense. Give me an outcome for Divine Masculine. Ooh, I can't talk. Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Chariot, King of Swords. Okay then. So yeah, like I said, when it comes to like the past here, yeah, you definitely got clarity here, and that right there is helping you like overcome some type of like obstacles here, because you see things for what it is with the King of Swords here. You see things for what it is. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands and we got the Ten of Swords here at the bottom here. This Queen of Wands here is somebody who could have definitely like betrayed you. That's the outcome here. And also people that you could have like emotional ties to from your past, like friends, family, lovers, whatever. Like you see the truth here about these folks here. Like you see the truth, you getting clarity about these people here, and that's actually helping you overcome any obstacles here. That's also like helping you to have more control and willpower over yourself, and also to have like self-discipline, and to put in more hard work, and and to focus more on yourself here, and to help master yourself as well too, especially when it comes to you having some type of like new ideas that you could have, that you be creating for yourself, that you definitely have victory with here. So like, whatever, like, plans that you could, like, create for yourself, whatever ideas that you could have came up with, whatever breakthroughs that you finna be having, spirit said you go also, like, be able to have that as well too. And people from your past is definitely going to see this as well too. And they will want to be attached to this. But spirits in here saying that, it's like they want you to, like, see these people for who they is before you get to this, with this King of Swords here. And not only that, like, they want you to be, like, more logical and stand on truth. So it's kind of like, once you get to that, you won't be so vulnerable, free-hearted with the wrong people here. It's like head over heart, you know. And then on top of that, you'll be able to master your emotions as well too, because you're gonna be seeing things from a logical standard, in a logical manner. Like, you won't be going off of emotions here, because people definitely try to, like, use love with this Ace of Swords. Like, you see things for exactly what it is, and that's the truth. That Ace of Swords card is the truth card, and King of Swords talking about truth as well too. It's like you gonna be able to see things too clearly to where you ain't got no choice but to move forward. And this Chariot don't stop for nobody at all. Like, at all. Like, you gonna be very much focused on yourself, and you go push through regardless. We got the Queen of Wands and we got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, because it's gonna be like a betrayal that you gonna experience with this Queen of Wands here. That's what's gonna make you go through this. That's what's gonna help you, see things clearly. That's what's gonna bring you clarity when you experience this betrayal, if you haven't already. This Queen of Wands here. And with this Queen of Wands, this is not somebody who is, like, confident with themselves. This Queen of Wands, she giving, like, hoe vibes. Like, straight hoe vibes. She come off while she confident, but she, like, false confidence. Like, she's false. She's false when it comes out to that. I'm sorry. Creative plan is in time. Okay. Give me a closing message for Divine Feminine on what she needs to know. Give me a closing message on Divine Feminine, what she needs to know. Give me a closing message for Divine Feminine, what she needs to know. Man, oh my, no, we not. Y'all, who this shit be pissing me off? I don't like this. Oh Lord, I don't be liking it. We got the Star, we got Ten of Cups, and we got the Ace of Swords, and we got the Six of Cups here. So Divine Feminine here, you somebody here that you could be somebody here that that could be in this star energy. You could be getting a lot of attention here, and you could also be getting like a lot of emotional fulfillment as well too. And it's because of some type of like new idea here that you could be like like new plans here that you could be pretty much creating for yourself. And people from your past is definitely getting this as well too. Like, people from your past is also seeing this breakthrough that you finna have. Like, you finna get a lot of attention, and it's gonna be people in your family that's gonna get this clarity as well too, and other folks from your past. Like, they see you shining, and they also see you having emotional fulfillment as well too with whatever you're doing. And it's definitely like people getting clarity that you definitely have like a breakthrough, and like things is going good for you. We got the Knight of Wands and we got the Magician. I'm telling you, you got motherfuckers like trying to come in and sweet talk you and some more stuff. Like, people from your past here, when they see this shit, they gonna be trying to come in. Yeah, these are folks that you close out cycles with. They definitely watch you online as well too. We got Three of Wands. Yeah, they watch you online in secret. Yeah, they watch you online in secret while you shining here. We got the Lovers here. Yeah, they definitely know that you got options and some more stuff. We got Four of Wands. And not only that, but they definitely see you on your path. They see you in alignment here when it comes to, having pretty much having success and prosperity coming in with the Four of Wands. So you finna be celebrating here. We got the Hermit here. You could definitely be like, keeping that to yourself. Like, you not putting it on display with that Hermit here. You could be definitely living like a private life. And like, people here, Five of Cups here, people here could be definitely like, in regret and remorse because they not a part of that. And we got Seven of Pentacles here. Like, they could be in regret because they didn't choose to invest in you. These are folks who know for a fact that you are not like, And they're not the ones in the Magician energy here. These are like flighty ass energies. And not only that, but people here see that you like, took action on what you was like very passionate about. These are folks who probably didn't even believe in shit that you was like doing. But they see something worked out for you. And it's like now that they wish they would have like, been a part of it. Or they wish they would have like believed in something that you did for yourself. And they definitely pay attention to you. They watch you in the background. And they also see that, you somebody that's very private as well too. And you don't put your shit out there. Like, you know, you don't really put your shit out there, but they know that you got something going on for yourself. What's the outcome for divine feminine? They know things is getting better for you as well too. We got 9 of Cups. The outcome is that your wish is being fulfilled. Like, that's the outcome. 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Like, the outcome is your wish is being fulfilled because you put the work in with this 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands here. Like, everybody go see it. So it's kind of like when you do pop out, everybody go see the hard work that you put in. So it's like, it's not going to go, like, you know, unnoticed. And people going to know that you put a lot of effort into whatever you did. You know, so people going to know that you put, like, you know, a lot of effort. They're going to know that you put a lot of effort in what you did with this 9 of Cups here. I mean, yeah, with this 8 of Pentacles here. And it's be doing like a new job. Whatever you choose to invest in. Whatever you was like focused on, you definitely gonna have a success. Whatever you put your energy into. Please get this yeah. Who is this? Please shut up. In a minute, you gonna be needing some help. Shut your ass up. But like I was saying, that's what I'm saying, y'all. We got bombs up in here. Like, they be focused on the wrong thing. This is exactly the folks that we talking about right now. They be like trolling. That's gonna be panhandling in a second. And you on the other end, they gonna be needing your help. Them jokes don't get you paid. But you on my stuff, it gets me paid. So your jokes is actually helping me. So you not getting paid for that shit. And that's exactly what the spirit is sitting here talking about right now. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Like, people be trying to be funny and troll on your shit. But in the end, they putting the work in. And they helping you put the work in as well, too. So it's kind of like you benefiting to our shit that you not getting paid for. It's like you cracking jokes for free. And we getting paid off of it. Like, what? That's why Spirit said your wish is gonna be fulfilled regardless. Like, so it don't matter why these folks, it don't matter what these folks try to do or say. If you on like a platform like I am, or if you doing something and people trying to crack jokes to be funny, in the end you go win because they the ones in the background watching you, and you the one putting in the work, and they watching you work, and they fulfilling your wishes, and you didn't get paid for none of it at all. And yes, all that shit adds up. So, like, come on now, be for real with yourself. Cracking jokes, that's the truth, my knowledge. Cracking jokes do not get you paid. And I'm pretty sure you ain't got shit to offer any fucking ways. But jokes. What's the overall message to end this reading for the collective? Like, be mindful when y'all be cracking jokes. Like, make sure you got something to come behind it. Because them jokes is not getting you fucking far at all. Was that joke getting that person far, Spirit? The one that was commenting, did that joke get this person far in life? How? Probably not. And right, this person definitely contemplating as well too on how to even get far in life. They can't even get ahead. Oh God, 7 of Swords and 6 of Wands, trying to be manipulative and some other shit, but watching somebody else on the rise. Come on now, be for real. You trying to be funny and trying to be like deceitful and slick and shit, but you over here literally watching somebody else be on the rise. You watching somebody else and you can't even get ahead. And then not only that, you trying to study. You trying to see, you see somebody moving forward, and then not only that, but you over here like being sneaky behind the scenes, trying to be slick with it, and then you trying to be deceitful. You did not get, like, this person is still winning in the end, so you did all that for nothing. And you helping this person, like I said, you helping this person get ahead regardless. This is a Chariot card. The Chariot card go move forward regardless. And this is going to be your stupid ass sitting in the background wondering, like, was it really worth it? No, it wasn't, because you still look dumb as hell and you still broke as hell. And that person still done ran your ass over and they still getting the attention. Like, you trying to be deceitful and underhanded and you still look fucking stupid and you still broke as hell. So, yeah, like, no. When you made that comment, you look dumb as shit. Like, you did not get nowhere with it. That's all I say. Yeah, just keep your comments to yourself, please. Because I will pull your whole card fast. And no, you are not getting shit. Like, nothing. You watching everybody else succeed and you're not getting nothing. And you over here wishing on a star. Like with that Hermit card, that's you over here contemplating, wishing that you can move forward like this person. And you ain't even moving forward. You just in a stuck ass space contemplating. Like nothing. Like nothing. And look, they be so mad. You ain't putting nothing on, but you on my shit though. I'm putting something on. Trust and believe. You watching me. I'm not watching you. You came to see me. I didn't come to see you. It's 4 in the morning. You came to see me. So I'm putting something on because you here. So I must be putting something on. And then you commented, so I must be getting under your skin. I could get two fucks, honestly. Um, and that's exactly why I talk my shit, because I know you go feed into it. So yeah, it's a win-win for me, and it's still gonna be a lose for you. Either way it go. So like I was saying, I hope that really helped y'all. And yeah, like, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, when they talk their shit, it don't matter, because whether you getting paid off of it, it don't matter. They still got to eat their words, and they gonna still be broke, looking stupid, and wishing on a star. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they ass couldn't, and they couldn't, and they didn't. And they gonna be in them 5 of cups like Spirit second show, and they gonna be behind the screens talking shit, like looking dumb. Prime examples, trying to be funny, but you still broke. Trying to crack jokes, but you over here wishing that you could move forward like we could, like we did. But you trying to be funny here. Whole time you wishing you could do what we doing. That's what Spirit just showed. You wish you could do that, but you want to be funny instead. But your joke wasn't even funny. You still broke. It's not gonna change shit. And then for the one time you putting on, yeah, but you here though. Like, yeah. Who broke, little girl? You. Who broke, little girl? You. Now get your broke ass up off my shit, bitch, and watch me from behind the scenes. Like I said, you watch me, bitch. I don't watch you. You come to my shit. I didn't come to your shit. You found me. So I must be putting something on at 4 in the morning. So yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for watching me. I greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the little bombs that was in the comments thinking they was being funny. Bitch, you are not funny. You still look poor as hell in a fucking mess. And yeah, I'm ending this on 4-4 as we speak. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's perfect time. At 4-4 as we speak. Yeah, bitch. Ain't shit getting took over here. But nah, I'll talk to y'all later. I really hope this helped though.